Show.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Bit Boy.
Right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that.
We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, Mongrels, stay tuned.
The Lakers are going to win again.
Yes, indeed. 7:02 and 30 seconds. Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday, the 19th of March, 2026. And as you watched or you listened to Johnny I and Michael Thompson with a call like I did, because I just wanted to hear the rawness of Johnny I and MT call another Lakers victory, the 7th straight one, and 6 dunks by LeBron, you thought to yourself, you mongrel, what will Sedano do to Cappy tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show? Because even Cappy has to bow down now. And bow down to the greatness of the king, LeBron James.
Well,
laughing,
you
no
did
comment.
You did say that he couldn't do what he's doing right now, so there is that part of the equation.
What did I say?
Oh, don't start.
Don't be a jerk face out of the
Don't
gate.
start.
It's Thursday.
Okay, we can go down the laundry list. You said he said he wasn't a team player, that he couldn't play within a team concept or whatever.
No, he said the Lakers brand of team basketball, that he didn't think he was capable of that.
You did say that.
You also said he's not 41, he's 30.
Right.
Correct.
You said
I said that. I was right about that.
That was on a good day.
What did you say? Go ahead.
I questioned whether or not LeBron James was willing to fit in with this team, or if it was more about himself in this last year. That's right. I said that.
I mean, that's
What's
pretty
so
much
bad?
exactly what I just said.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
So after Luka scores 40 last night, and the King scores 30,
and your boy
only
Austin,
misses one field goal. What do you have to say, you gutless bum?
And your boy Austin Reeves not playing so hot lately.
No, Austin Reeves has had 2 bad games.
Mr.
Back
Heart
to back.
and Soul.
Didn't you once say, maybe we should just build the whole team about Austin Reeves?
Yeah, I did. That's right.
Trade Luka.
I can't help you on that one, Cap.
No, that's okay. Thank you, Berg. I'll stand on my own on that one.
Okay.
Hey, look, this is the difference. You see, when LeBron is good and really good, and last night he was beyond really good.
Okay, he's always been really good, Cap. Let's be serious.
You give credit when credit is due. LeBron was out of this world last night. The dunks that he had last night brought so much energy to this team. The dunk that he had off the alley-oop from Marcus Smart, where the ball is like 3-4 feet behind him, and he has to grab the ball, and then somehow, I mean, it's just, this is what he is. This is why I said to you guys, I don't ever want to hear about him being 41, because he may be 41.
I'm 41 years old.
His body's 27. If he puts on a uniform and he goes on the floor, that is what you expect LeBron James to do.
No, you can't expect the 41-year-old to play that way every night. No,
yes,
you can't.
I can. And not only, and let me tell you something else. Not only can I expect it every night, but I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead. What else are you going to tell us?
I don't care what time they got to Miami, because, we were on our group chat last night.
Yeah.
And I said
you wanted to make sure Trudell was tucked into bed.
Correct. I wanted to make sure that little Mikey Trudell got to Miami safely last night.
Yeah, they landed at nearly 4 a.m.
Correct.
Eastern time.
So Mike Trudell sent a text last night. It was 12:55 a.m. Pacific time, letting me know, hey, just landed in Miami. All good. All good. So if it's 12:55 a.m. Pacific, 3:55 a.m. Eastern time, these guys get to the hotel 4:30, 4:45, tuck themselves into bed at 5 a.m. Anybody who went out to a nightclub last night, anybody who went out to a nightclub this morning, and didn't go and get their proper rest on a 7-game winning streak, you're out of your minds, guys. And by the way, here's another thing for you. I don't care that LeBron is 41 years old by date. LeBron James is
41 years old.
He's 27 years old. And I'll tell you something else. I don't care that it's a back-to-back. You guys should all want to play tonight, and you guys should all want to keep this winning streak and all this energy going. I don't care how old somebody is. I don't care when they played last. I don't care what time they showed up at the hotel. You're on a 7-game winning streak. Keep it rolling. Why would you not play tonight, especially in Miami if you're LeBron? So please, with the 41, let's stop with the 41. The guy's 27 years old.
Okay, got it. We got it. Okay.
I'm 41
I've
years
already
old.
exhausted you, huh? I've already got
I mean, it's just like.
Do you think that was his top talking point, or you think he's got more in the chamber?
I mean, I hope so.
Well, what do you have today, Chris? I mean, you seem to have flip-flopped as well.
I led off the show
You
pretty well.
flip-flopped a little bit, you know?
I mean, I just think that, like, yes, you admit, but it's like the second he plays like a 41-year-old, you're going to be like, you're going to flip right back to, oh, see, he can't do it. Meanwhile.
All right, I'm going to make a commitment to you right now.
Let me,
I'm going to commit to you.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yesterday,
yeah,
Brian Windhorst said, I believe on this show, I know he said it on TV yesterday, that this game, in essence, was a playoff game in a lot of ways.
Huge game. Monster game.
Because there would be tiebreaker implications.
Correct.
LeBron James played that game yesterday, much like the Denver game, like it was a playoff game.
Fair point.
Okay? He has played this stretch like they are playoff games because they matter for seeding. Okay? So while they have a 7-game win streak, yes, that's great. I think that at some point, the head coach will even tell you, there are scheduled losses on the schedule. And whether this one becomes one or not, because the NBA is kind of wacky, especially in March, who knows if it becomes a scheduled loss. But in theory, this is a game you're kind of looking at and saying, yeah, they're probably going to lose this one.
Yeah, and that's what I want to say, is that going back to what Brian Windhorst said yesterday, he said, I can tell you right now that they will lose against Miami. So why would that be? He said, because they're going to put everything they've got into this game tonight against Houston, which they did, and it did matter more. And then he said, and then what's going to happen is they're going to get to Miami really early in the morning. Chances are most guys aren't even going to go to the hotel. They're going to get out there and have a little bit of fun.
No, he did not say that. We joked about that.
Oh, well, the intimation was, at least I took it seriously, is that these guys will, have a little bit of fun.
Briona's just shaking his head at you, bro.
Wait, you guys didn't think that yesterday?
Okay. So you have a list of every insult Sedano has for Chris. Right. You don't have a list for everything you say about LeBron. You should keep a list next to you.
That's a good point.
Somebody else should keep the list.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh my God!
Somebody else should keep the
Put you
list.
in one of those old school Mexican wrestling headlocks.
Yeah, keep the list for me. Briones, I mean, you got the Post-it notes going for all the stupid stuff I say.
Let's get a legal pad going of Kathy's names.
I got a legal pad right here. Dense, jerkface, lazy, simpleton, moron, bit boy. Mental something. I can't even read my own handwriting here. So yeah, so you guys should keep a list, because here's what and keep this on the list. LeBron James is not 41 years old, and keep this on the list.
I'm 41 years old.
LeBron James should play tonight. How about that? Hey, Lindsay.
No, he shouldn't.
Remember when I said last week when they were playing, they'd won 3 in a row without LeBron, and I said, I hope he doesn't come back and play tonight. This was against Chicago.
Yes,
I said, I hope he doesn't come back and play.
You said that they were better off with playing team basketball without him.
Right. And I said, I hope he doesn't come back and play. And then he came back and played.
Now, here's where I will have Cappy's back. Michael Thompson, to end the broadcast last night, told our very own Johnny I, John Ireland, they absolutely should play everybody tonight. You get back, 5 a.m., you're in bed, 5:30, you're asleep. You wake up at 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You go play.
They're not going to wake up at 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so that's not.
This is Michael Thompson. I mean, he's two-time Lakers champion.
Yeah, I get it. But Michael Thompson also lives in the era of Pat Riley, which that's not 2026.
So you're going to call out Michael Thompson, the legend?
Michael Thompson used to. I love Michael Thompson, okay? But Michael Thompson used to also play the game in a box of 12 feet, okay? Like, these guys are guarding the entire court. So there's a little difference.
That's going to play in the pregame show today.
That's fine. They could play. And he'll call me, I'm sure.
Yeah, he should play tonight. LeBron should play tonight.
Okay,
because you're on this winning
maybe he
streak.
will. I don't know if he won't,
right.
but I
should.
If I were the head coach, I would not play him tonight.
No, if I were the head coach, I would play him tonight, and here's why: because last week when they won 3 or 4 straight games without LeBron, and LeBron came back, they've been even better. Okay, great. So now you've got a 7-game winning streak going. You've just won back-to-back games in Houston. You've probably played your best defensive ball games of the entire year. And LeBron did something last night that I love to see, which is he brought an energy to the game that was uplifting to all of his teammates. These are the things that I was asking for, and these are the things that LeBron is now delivering on. And I'm happy that somebody was actually questioning whether or not he could or would, and he is. And so for that, I give him all the credit in the world. You see, it's called flexibility. When somebody deserves criticism, it's okay. And when somebody deserves praise, it's okay. 41 years old? Enough. Not 41. 30 years old at most.
But you can't even give him the credit properly. Like,
what credit would you like me to give him?
Because you're saying, like, oh, yeah, he was great, and I can say I'm wrong, but he's not really 41 years old. Like, you got to couch it with some silliness. You can't just say, tip your cap to the guy. The guy's busting his ass. The guy's playing well. The guy's doing exactly what I didn't expect him to do.
You're hearing it all wrong. You're hearing
Cappy's
it all
no DeMarco
wrong.
Farr. He can't have a real sports conversation, apparently.
You're hearing it all wrong. You're hearing it all wrong. That is the credit, George. That is giving him credit. Mm-hmm. That's the beauty of it. Mm-hmm. The beauty of it is, hey, listen, I'll give you an example. Zion Williamson, by way of example, should look at LeBron James when LeBron James was his age and say, what was LeBron James doing when he was my age that got him to perform this well at that age? You are missing this, man. This is a compliment. To say that he's not 41 and to say that he's playing like a 27-year-old, that is a compliment. Why do you not hear it that way? Why do you think
because
that's
I can
insult?
hear the schmarm in your voice.
No schmarm. No schmarm.
It's like
no
not even just schmarm, extra schmarm.
No, listen, I like a nice schmarm. But, I mean, this is not schmarm. This is a compliment. To say, listen, when Tom Brady was 45 and he put on a uniform.
That's different. You love Tom Brady. You don't love LeBron.
Listen.
Tom Brady could have literally pooped on a field and you would have found a way to like,
smells like roses.
Yeah, you would have said it's the greatest. Yeah, it was literally he was fertilizing the field or something like that.
What I would have said was, if Tom Brady pooped on the field, I would have said, I want to do that.
Yeah,
I could be really good at that.
He's fertilizing the turf.
Right.
So if Cappy has to apologize for everything he said,
apologize to who for what?
Right. If Cappy has to say something nice,
he's got to
apologize. No. I'm trying.
No one is saying he has to apologize.
He's say nice things about LeBron.
No, he doesn't have to even say nice things about LeBron. Just acknowledge it without the schmarm.
Okay,
then time out. Listen, the dunk last night from Marcus Smart, insanity. The dunk that he had running down the floor, dunking on a fool's head, insanity. The dunk that he had at the end of the game where Luka, the leader of the team now, where Luka goes through the lane and puts one up, and you didn't even see where LeBron was. I have no idea how Luka possibly saw that. And LeBron dunks that one down.
Luka saw him because Luka's a great basketball player.
Insanity.
Yeah.
LeBron was phenomenal last night. Outstanding. Amazing. And when I say, and listen, everybody who's tuning in right now, listen carefully to what I'm saying.
13 of 14 from the field, Cappy.
It's pretty amazing. Listen, he's not 41.
Wow.
That is a compliment. An insult is he's too damn old. He's too slow. He said it earlier in the season. They can't keep up the energy. He's energized because he took care of himself at 25.
Got it.
And that's how he can do it at 41.
What else
it's a compliment.
What else stood out?
You got to give him the credit. He stretched 14 minutes out of that.
Yeah, let's. What else did you?
Oh, Chris, you're on one today. Be quiet, will you? Go back to Otis the Bunny.
I'm just. At least I came prepared for the show.
No, you didn't come prepared. Now, what is my lack of preparation?
Okay,
we've said the same bit for 14 minutes over and over
Well,
again.
I've been getting hammered here over the 41-year-old thing.
Then fight out of it.
Well,
That's what a professional does.
I have
fight
fought
out.
out of it.
Pin Sedano back.
I have pinned Sedano back. Sedano, let me tell you something. You ready? Here comes more pinning. You ready?
Go ahead.
Let him try to pin you.
How's the roster construction going right now?
I mean, the roster
is it still terrible?
It's not good.
Oh, really? Because they've won 7 straight games and they're on fire, and all of a sudden,
right? Well, they also started 15-4 and they won 7 straight at that time. Look, what I'm telling you is
roster construction really good. Rob Pelinka maybe knows what he's doing. Maybe.
I give him credit. That was good by Cappy. Keep
Right.
pinning him.
Pretty good.
The roster construction will not truly be determined how good or bad or poor it was until we know what the playoff results are. Is that not fair?
It is.
Because I don't know if you know this, but come playoff time, the games are going to be a little different.
I understand. Yeah. But let me ask you something. Have we not been saying all year long this roster construction is no good?
Okay, so why is the roster construction so good then? Tell me why.
I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because everybody now understands and is willing to play their role. And that means Marcus Smart has increased what he does. It means that at times LeBron has had to increase what he does. At other times when Austin Reeves isn't so good, other guys got to step up. You know what that's called? In football, it's called complementary football. In basketball, it's just team ball. And that is what has happened here in the last 7 to 10 games or so. And here's another thing that's happened. I'll keep fighting my way out, Chris. Thank you.
Pin him.
Here's another thing that's happened. DeAndre Aton.
Oh, stop.
No.
Stop.
No,
Listen,
no.
Okay, wait. So, again, you guys with DeAndre Aton, I hope he plays like this every night, except we now have a sample size of what, how many games now? 60-some-odd games where you're not going to get this level of consistency from him.
Are you getting this level of consistency from LeBron?
LeBron James is playing pretty – I mean, is
DeAndre Ayton.
Wait. So are you trying to compare the level of consistency of LeBron James and DeAndre Ayton? That is laughable.
Okay, I'm telling you this. Some games, LeBron's amazing. And other games, he's not as amazing.
Bro,
but
there are games DeAndre Ayton is invisible. Like, what are we talking about?
And then there are other games, like last night, and on this winning streak.
How would you absolutely determine, like, if we were doing like a pie chart here of how many games DeAndre Ayton has been invisible versus how many games he's been impactful?
Okay. Over the course of the number of games that he's played this year, you have any idea what that number is?
I could double check, but it's probably in the 60-some-odd games. Yes?
60 games is the number of games. In the 60 games that DeAndre Ayton has played in this year, I'd say 42 of them he's been solid, and 18 of them he's been invisible. Now, you tell me, are my numbers wrong?
I mean, probably, if I had to guess. If I comb through every game, there was a stretch of
Get back to me on that.
There was a stretch of like 2 months where we sat here just kind of like shrugging our shoulders at DeAndre Ayton. By the way, 2 months is like 30 games.
But I got news for you.
Yeah.
I got news for you. DeAndre Ayton has finally come to a realization of what I've expected from him all year long.
We've done this 4 times this season with DeAndre Ayton.
Let him. He's digging in. Let him go.
4 times we've said that we've come to the realization that he's found his role.
Let him pitch for a second. Come on, Cappy.
DeAndre Ayton had a comment just the other day, and he said this, and I'm going to quote him. You can tell LeBron's been locked in. Luka, everybody completely locked in. And I'm just tired of being the odd man out. I think I told the media the other day, it's just me finally catching up. The team's been there. It's just been me. And let me tell you something. DeAndre Ayton is finally starting to do what I hoped he would do when he first got here, which is be inspired by Luka. Be inspired by the performance and the longevity of LeBron James. Fit into this team and understand your role. And now DeAndre Ayton is starting to say things like, you know what? I'm energized. I'm having fun. And he's saying, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm going, yo, you're not that guy. You don't need to be that guy on this team. You came here to be an effort guy, to close out possessions, to rebound, to run the damn floor as hard and as hell as you can, to make superstars work. DeAndre Ayton is understanding his role on this team right now, George, and he's a contributor as to why they're playing better.
He's saying DeAndre Ayton is
you
looking
hear
at
that,
that man
Morales?
in the mirror.
You hear that, Morales?
I got to tell you, it was
Cappy,
good.
You hear that?
Great job.
You hear
Look
that?
at you pulling out quotes, talking about the man.
He's been going to the Great Bergman School of Content.
Well
That's
done.
right, I have.
Where you have to look at the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Come on, Sedano, give him a flower. Come on.
No flowers. I don't need flowers.
Listen,
Roster
man.
construction outstanding. DeAndre Ayton amazing. LeBron James, greatest player that ever played the game. Luka's the best of all time. And guess what? The Lakers are winning the championship, and LeBron better play tonight. How about that?
Real quick, 7:19, or actually coming up on
By the way,
7:20.
when he goes 1 for 3 again in a game, let's see where you feel about DeAndre
Why you got to
Ayton.
put stink on it?
Just
Yeah,
saying.
why you got to do that? I'm hyping up LeBron today. You wanted me to love LeBron. I'm loving LeBron.
Listen.
Can't you love DeAndre Ayton just a little bit?
I wish the guy was what you're talking about, but he's not. He's not that.
He has been.
We
last
have
few
a
games.
7-year sample size.
Nah, come on. We got a 60-game sample size.
This is not. This is who he is.
This is 60-game, $8 million a year.
Okay.
DeAndre Ayton.
You
Where
can
did
fall for the
Denis
banana in the tailpipe.
T-shirt behind Sedano come from?
I'm assuming Beto.
Yeah, let's put an LAFC player's likeness on YouTube without asking him.
Why?
Good. That's
Really?
good.
Well, I don't know who put the actual T-shirt on.
It's really that much of a problem putting a T-shirt and putting a guy. Really, that's a problem.
Well, maybe Cappy, he's drinking extra crunk juice.
You see now, George, now
7:21.
you're on to something.
Yeah.
You know what? What you could have done in 21 minutes? You could have looked at that man in the mirror.
Well, I would have liked to have actually talked about the positives of the
Can I
Laker
get through
game.
the read?
No.
Tell him, George. No.
Well, they paid pretty good money for this.
Okay, they can wait 10 seconds.
Well, go ahead and do it.
Okay.
You've had 21 minutes.
Well, it would have been nice to have talked about like the actual positives of the game. That's where we're trying to go to, but Cappy needed to feel like he needed to get a win, so he was
Disagree.
like he knew by poking me with DeAndre Ayton's one random good game that we would spin this negatively. This is a 7-game winning streak. Let's talk about the good things next.
Yeah, right. I tried that, but you guys are more obsessed with beating up on me and my opinion about LeBron than actually talking about how good this winning streak is.
No, we were going to give you some crap about it for about 3 minutes and then move on, but you felt the need to spin like the Tasmanian devil.
Listen, Bergie and I did a whole meeting last week on stack of carts mythology.
Yeah.
We didn't have many carts in that stack. We only played one, maybe two. Meanwhile, 7:21, hit the bell. What you could have done is you could have gone to our friends at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, open the 15-minute drive-through oil change, and getting that lube job you need. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you. Meanwhile, let's talk about our friends at Prize Picks.
Ooh.
Look, if you want sports action, did you win your Prize Picks yesterday? Because Kevin Durant, you were upset about Kevin Durant. Did you actually win?
No, I did not win.
Because he didn't have enough points or something for you?
Let me tell you what I did last night. I had DeAndre Aton for more than 9.5 points. Easy win. I was rooting for DeAndre Aton.
Yeah, no wonder you're rooting for DeAndre Aton so much.
I had Luka Doncic for more than 24.5 points, 40 points, no problem.
Easy.
But here's what I think I've learned about Prize Picks, George.
Yeah.
Is that when I don't like a player, I shouldn't root for him. I should root against him. And last night, I'm not a Kevin Durant fan. Last night, I found myself rooting for Kevin Durant to have more than 25 points because I thought the dude was going to cook because, he got shut down in the first game. He had a grand total of 18 points last night, and that hurt my Prize Pick because I had a $20 three-pick power play to win $105.
So now you really don't like him.
So now I'm really upset with Kevin Durant. But I think the point I'm trying to make is this. When you love a player like I love Luka, I want to see DeAndre Ayton succeed, but I really want to see Kevin Durant fail. So why the hell did I say more? I should have said less, and I should have rooted against him the entire game.
You never go less.
Well, you have to find a less somewhere along the way. So here's what you should do. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. I have been on fire, but Kevin Durant let me down. Make that first $5 lineup and get $50 in lineups. And then, I don't know, tonight, I got to find something here in this game against Miami tonight. Kevin Durant.
Well, Luka. If LeBron doesn't play, there's going to be more on Luka. I would put something on Austin more.
Yes, okay. And I guess I'm gonna stick with DeAndre Ayton because he's awesome.
He's the invisible man.
Guy's amazing. So that's it.
Yeah.
That's the story, man. You got to download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make that first $5 lineup. Get $50 in lineups. Follow me. And consider those early payouts because when they're offering you an early payout, think about it. Should I take the profit off the table? Should I take my win? Yeah, let's do it. Swipe. There you go. Prize Picks. Georgie?
It's good to be right, Captain.
7:24 in the morning. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll continue to unpack the Lakers' 7th straight victory. And maybe we will get to a few more carts in the stack. That's next on the Sedano Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles offers advanced epilepsy care for kids, even when other treatments haven't worked? CHLA's Neurological Institute has Southern California's only all-pediatric Level 4 epilepsy center. That means your child is supported every step of the way by providing the latest therapies and personalized care plans for all of your child's epilepsy needs. So put seizures on the sidelines and help your child get back to being a kid. To learn more, visit chla.org.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Buenos dias. Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
Designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it. And now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
Windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on.
Crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
Why?
It's legit. But why is it not legit?
Why is it not crazy?
Because,
I asked you first.
Okay, I'll give you my answer, but then I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
You ready?
Back to Sedano and Kap.
7:27. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. As Cappy would say, DeAndre Aton, you are the invisible man. We're just playing this Nick Lachey 98 Degrees banger, because why not on a Thursday morning? You got to feel good when the Lakers win their 7th straight. When LeBron James has 6 dunks. And when Sedano's in the restroom, so I'm just filling time. He's back now, so...
That's great. I didn't realize Sedano was coming into the studio this morning.
I didn't either. I was surprised when I saw them.
I tried to get him
all
in
dressed
yesterday.
up, looking good.
Yeah, he was looking good last night, but I was so proud of him last night. I don't know if anybody was really watching the studio show, but George with Wendy and Perk and Coach Malone. It was a great show last night, and I was sitting there and I was watching with Rachel, and I'm like, look, there's my boy. Look how proud we are of him. Look at him up there. And Wendy was hilarious.
Wendy was great.
He was terrific last night. Perk was funny. I'm telling you, man, it was great last night. It was terrific.
Meanwhile, real quick, tomorrow is the day Mason and Momo are going to Lakers Field.
Oh.
Live from the Hard Rock Casino Tajon, noon to 3. Come hang out, watch the tournament games. That's right. The tournament tips off today. I got to do my bracket for the Mason Ireland
If you
thing.
had to guess, Mason's never been to Bakersfield.
I don't know, but he's going tomorrow.
Well, maybe if you're driving to like Vegas or something.
Yeah,
you know?
through. He's driven through.
Right. But never actually stopped before.
Well, there's
maybe
an
for
in
gas.
and out.
He's going to be there tomorrow.
Right.
And listen, if
a whole place.
If
Gas
the first time you
stations.
go to Bakersfield, you go to the beautiful Hard Rock Casino Tajon, why not?
Yeah.
Noon to 3 tomorrow. Come out, hang out, press the flesh with Mason Momo, watch the tournament games, and win. Unity by Hard Rock members in attendance can score $100 in free play and a chance at signed sports memorabilia. Are you not a Unity member yet? Sign up right now at ESPNLA.com, or when you get to the broadcast, say, hey, Momo, make me a Unity member. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays. Hold on. Stop for a second for the air check to stop there. We still put a hotel in it. Good, we're all on top of our jobs, everybody. Meanwhile,
what do we do?
The only reason I ask is, Mason's got he's got a bubble of where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's on the west side. He's Dodger Stadium, downtown L.A. He doesn't venture out of those areas.
He's not big on going east of the 405.
Yeah.
Except to come to work. And then run back.
Throw in the desert, though. You got to throw in the desert. He does go
He
out
does
there
go to the
visit
desert, see mom.
Well, he pays for that house, too.
And
So why
not stepdad Leo.
He pays for that house, too, huh?
Yeah. Although, not stepdad Leo and Donna, they're bringing in a lot of money in their OnlyFans account now. They're doing good work.
Wait, they have an OnlyFans account?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Mason's mother and not stepfather Leo. Not
So it's
stepdad
not.
Leo.
So that's my bit that I do with them. And I asked Donna before the Mason and Ireland party we did last year, their 21st birthday party. I asked her, I'm going to do this bit, and she was like, "Oh, I love that, honey. Let's do it." And I was like,
loves
"Wow."
the bit, huh?
I was like, "You want me to go photo some stuff? I'll take some photography."
You'll do the video work, will you? You and Briones. The two of you guys show up.
Meanwhile,
Quack.
for the kid. I don't know. If you're talking about grandma, I think it's okay.
Here, Chris, hold my flash.
No, you can't use the flash directly at them. They're elderly.
Now,
Meanwhile,
do you know who deserves a ton of credit for their 7-game win streak?
If you're going to ask, or is that rhetorical? Or you want me to answer?
I mean, you can answer, but it is rhetorical.
I'm going to tell you who it is.
Who?
Freaking J.J. Redick.
Correct.
Let me tell you something about J.J. Redick.
And you should eat that one, Morales.
Am I sorry?
I said you should eat that one.
About JJ?
Yeah.
Well, we still don't know if he's the head coach long term. We don't know. What if it's another first-round exit quickly?
It could be based on the Western Conference.
All I'm saying
it's
is
not his fault.
You said
he's got them to a place that we didn't think they could get to just a month ago.
Can I talk? It's my show. And
well, John Ireland definitely says it's your show.
And even the greatness of Wendy has said we won't really know, and you've said this too, until LeBron's not on the team. Then we'll actually know roster construction and the level of JJ once it's truly Luka's team and we're past the LeBron era.
I disagree.
But you said once LeBron's gone. Don't you think that the way things have been working out a little lately that this may not be his last year with the Lakers?
Ooh. No.
You still want him gone, Cappy?
It's not about wanting him gone.
Yes, you said you want him gone. You've said that.
Yeah, but at this exact moment, it's not about a want. It's about a need. Okay, this team has to think about the future of its organization, not about the short term and one guy and what he's meant to the organization, how long he's played for them, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to go back to what George said. The guy who deserves a lot of credit right now, and this is where I disagree with everybody who says we won't know what kind of a coach JJ is until LeBron's gone and this is Luka's team. Nonsense. We're finding out about what kind of a coach JJ Redick is now, because what he has to do now is he's got to play with the pieces that he has. And so, in my opinion, I don't know what happened here in the last few weeks, but George, you remember a conversation we were having a few weeks ago when Luka was constantly, chronically complaining to every referee, and I suggested to you that maybe LeBron, as the big brother of the team, could go put his arm around Luka and say, hey, man, you got to stop. You're killing us. Do you remember that conversation? And do you remember what you said that about LeBron and whether or not he should do that? Do you remember what you said?
I said it's not his place.
You said it's not his place. And I'm not saying that that's what happened, but let me just play this out for you for a second. What if LeBron did say to Luka, hey, man, I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, man.
You are an incredible player. We get it. You're the leader of this team now. I accept that. I support that. But, brother, you're going to kill us with all of your arguing with the referees and your lack of defense. And what if Luka went back to him and said, hey, man, I appreciate where you're coming from, and thank you for saying that. But here's what I'd like to say to you. We need you. We know who you are, but we need you in this role because something has happened here in the last couple of weeks, and I give J.J. Redick all the credit. Maybe J.J. said to LeBron, we need you to do this for us to be successful.
Okay,
Can you?
That's way more plausible than the conversation you imagined between Luka and LeBron.
I get it, but this is why
because what you created was some sort of like movie, like script between the two players,
right?
Which probably didn't happen that way.
There's soft music playing behind
it.
Yeah.
Very lovey, very romantic.
But I totally buy because JJ doesn't give a crap. Like I could totally see JJ having individual conversations. Because that's part of his job,
right?
And I can see that happening. But the first part where you have LeBron and Luka caressing practically,
right?
In an embrace, like Rocky and Apollo at the beach in Rocky
very
3.
romantic.
You know what I mean? Like after running with their tube socks on down the beach,
yes, and their short shorts and their tank tops.
Hey,
it's a come to Jesus meeting, right?
It's just getting saucy and smooth.
Look. J.J. Redick, we can say we won't know what kind of a coach he is until it's Luka's team and there's no LeBron. I disagree with that. The fact that he's managing these personalities.
And it's not a perfect roster by any stretch of the imagination.
And if you believe that it's not a perfect roster by any stretch of the imagination, like my friend George here thinks, then you have to appreciate that for a guy who's only in his second year of being a head coach at any level, that it takes guts. It takes balls. It takes El Cajones, if you will, to actually say to a player like LeBron, this is what we need you to do.
You know how he can do that, Cappy?
But he did that last year.
It's because he's his podcast partner. Remember what you ripped him for? They got that relationship now because they did the podcast together, right?
In fact, Lindsay, you're so right. And
seriously.
Here's what probably happened, Linz. Chances are JJ said to LeBron, come on into my office, man. Let me talk to you for a quick second. And there were probably 2 microphones set up, 2 headsets set up.
The jazz music was playing.
Right. And JJ
you think they busted out the wine glasses like they used to?
Definitely.
This is not a coach to a player. This is a
just
podcast
podcaster
partner
to podcaster.
This is podcast partner to podcast partner.
Ball knower to ball knower.
Now,
Let's just have that dialogue.
Do you think JJ says to him while he's got him in there, he's like, hey, listening to the podcast with you and Steve Nash, not as good as you and me?
No, not as good.
Hey, man.
Look at us.
Good.
Look at us now. Just look
Right.
at us.
So LeBron, I'm going to tell you that I'm not your coach right now. I'm your podcast partner. And as your podcast partner, I'm here to tell you that if you played this style, if you played this role on this team with this star player and this other star player that you practically raised and a guy that we're not getting the best out of, if you did this, I think we could become that. So would you at least give it a try? And LeBron on the podcast, I'm sure, was like, you know what, JJ? I like where you're coming from. I'll give it a try. And now look what we're talking about. 7-game winning streak.
Yeah.
I'm giving JJ Redick all the credit.
Can we give JJ Redick credit for some of the adjustments that he's making? None of this sentimental garbage.
He's made
these are the adjustments.
No, I think the adjustments of like how they were doubling up on KD and forcing him to so many turnovers.
Well, it's great point. And it started with him a couple weeks ago mixing in zone, not for full possessions, but for like in the middle of possessions, just to give those guys a breather because he knows they're not necessarily great individual defenders, and just kind of throw a curveball at teams and then go back to man principles towards the end of the clock. He has done a fantastic job schematically in how he has approached individual games, particularly the individual games that matter, but certainly the collective, because he has masked a defense that is not good to make it at least a upper half defense.
And then it also seems like in the first game, was that Monday. The first game Monday, he noticed something that they were not getting back after made baskets, or they were not getting back in transition.
Right. Yeah.
And in this game, the first half, it was constant, just outlet passes over and
LeBron
over again.
Had a bunch of his 4 dunks were all in transition.
Right.
He has the most transition points in the league right now.
Correct. Yes. At 41 years old, their Cappy says 27.
27 years old.
Can we give Luka a little bit of credit too, Lindsay specifically, but since we don't, it's everything's LeBron's amazing, but always you hate on Luka now. Can we give Luka some credit because he at certain points there was a ball that was in the middle of the floor. He dove for the ball, caught it out to I think LeBron for a basket. Was on the ground, was going to start complaining. Instead, got up, went back, and played good defense.
Good job, Luka. You did your job.
Wow. No. See, okay.
Wow.
If Cappy has to be sincere about his,
I am sincere.
you
I
have
said
to,
you did
that
your
was
job.
not.
Whoop-de-doo, you did your job.
Oh, see, that is not sincere.
Unbelievable.
That is not
your
sincere.
job.
When you
You
love
got up
LeBron,
to get
you
the
have
ball.
to hate Luka.
You got
God,
the-
it's unbelievable.
you got
Let me
the
ask you a
ball.
question.
I think you could love both.
Right.
Well, you
Why
can,
not?
but why? But here's a question.
Look at us.
Where would the Lakers be right now without Luka, Lindsay?
I don't know.
No, he's by far the most important player.
Okay, so then listen. Give this man his love.
Probably be the same place they'd be without LeBron. I think they're equally as important.
No. I think that LeBron, I will say this. I think in the constructs of them trying to reach like whatever the heights, the ceiling of this team is, LeBron is the most important because you kind of already know what you're going to get from Luka, okay? You know you're going to get great offense and probably not such great defense.
He's been better.
Probably not such great defense, but LeBron is the most important in the regards to where their ceiling is going to be. I would also include Austin Reeves in that conversation. And, a week or so ago, I told you I'm a little worried about Austin Reeves, a smidge, because not that clutch moments in the game are exactly equitable to playoff games, but it's the closest thing in the regular season you're going to get to a playoff game experience because playoff games generally tend to come down to a few baskets here or there. And Austin has not been good in those scenarios. We talked about it last week. I have some updated numbers I could find, not through yesterday, but through prior to yesterday. He's shooting 10% from 3 in clutch time. And
was he good against Denver last week in clutch time?
He has not been good in clutch time this season.
I'm just listen. It was
He's
a playoff
shooting
game.
30%.
Okay, listen.
In clutch
you have
time.
the numbers.
And all I'm saying is, and that's over a pretty large sample, is what I would say. What I'm telling you is, for all the chatter about LeBron, we're focusing on LeBron and poking fun at the Luka thing with Lindsay. The guy we need to be focused on is how Austin Reeves is going to perform in the playoffs. Because I know what LeBron's going to probably be capable of. I know what Luka's going to probably be capable of. I don't know 100% what Austin is going to be capable of.
I think that's fair. I mean, based on his performance in the postseason last year, I think that's a legitimate thing to question. I don't have any issue with that. I don't think Austin would or should, or anybody in the Lakers should have any issue with that. It's a legitimate question. Can Austin Reeves elevate his game, which has been outstanding? And yes, the last 2 nights he has not been as good scoring the ball, but can Austin Reeves elevate in the postseason? And that's going to determine whether or not you really want to pay him the big money that he's going to be up for. And I personally think that at this stage of his career, 4th year in, with a bad playoff series against Minnesota last year and an outstanding regular season so far this year, I think Austin Reeves is prepared to step up his game to be the player he needs to be for the Lakers to go anywhere in the postseason. That question that you're asking, it's not offensive in any way, which is why I go back to the LeBron thing. My questions about LeBron, I don't think should be so offensive. LeBron is proving me wrong. That's okay. Now the question is, can DeAndre Ayton prove you wrong? Can Austin Reeves prove other people wrong? This is a legit question. He has definitely not been at his best the last 2 games, that's for sure. And by the way, has taken a back seat. When LeBron was on fire last night, what do I need to do? He's on fire.
7:42, good morning. Michelle Smallman's running a few minutes late. She's in one of those muckety-muck meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to keep stretching it out here, and then we'll talk to Michelle. She had a great point this morning about the WBC and baseball, which we want to talk to her about. But first, we'll pause 60 seconds of Lakers talk to talk about our friend, and I hold up his beautiful picture. Imagine his picture right next to a beautiful George Sedano. Of course, I'm talking about Jacob Emrani.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, man. If you get into an accident, it's very simple, okay? You got to call this new number, 800-345-6789. Look, the weather makes you want to get out of the car, right? Well, maybe you're on a bike, a scooter, or even just trying to enjoy the weekend early. But out here, one distracted driver looking at their phone, and your whole month changes, Cappy.
That's right. That's right. Hey, listen, if you were hit because you were out there on a bike or you got clipped in the bike lane, believe me, I've done thousands and thousands of miles riding my road bike, and it is scary out there. If you get hit on a bike, you call Jacob Emrani. You get that free consultation and that no-obligation case review. They're going to help you understand what the insurance company's really doing and what the case should be worth, George.
And if you don't pay, it's very simple. You don't pay a fee unless he wins. It's that simple. You don't pay unless he wins. Yeah, that's it. Bottom line. So call this number, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Or visit calljacob.com.
Thank you, Sedano. We're not gonna take a timeout just yet. We're gonna let's keep shaving at the topic for a couple more minutes.
You want to shave, huh?
More shaving.
Let's shave it.
Shaving it up.
I need to go see my barber. I need a trim on my beard.
Why would you not want to see this winning streak continue? Meaning,
are you talking to me?
Yeah. Like, why would you not want to see?
Of course I won.
No,
why are you laughing over there?
Let me.
Who do you think he was talking to?
I know he could have been talking to you.
Are you talking to me?
I mean, true. He could have been.
You talking to me? No, but like for me, if I'm LeBron and the team is on a 7-game win streak,
right,
and we're hot right now.
Yeah. By the way, they're doing Wendy's doing an essay today on NBA Today about the 27-game win streak LeBron had, which is the second longest to only the Lakers.
Wow,
it was the anniversary.
Yeah, I feel like last night there was another somebody. Oh, it was Mike Trudell after the game asked LeBron about like his shooting percentage. And I guess the last time that his shooting percentage was as high as it was in the first half last night was however many years ago. But last night it was to the day.
Yeah.
Last night. I don't remember the exact date. But if I'm LeBron and if I'm Luka, if I'm JJ, I want to keep this winning streak going. I want to keep this energy going. And if I'm LeBron, not only do I want to keep the winning streak going, now I get to go to Miami. I get to go to a place where I won championships. I get to go to a place where Pat Riley's going to be watching me play. I want to put on a show tonight and keep this winning streak going. I don't see any reason why LeBron should not play. I got it back to back.
This isn't sustainable. Don't you think his level of play, he needs to rest?
No, I don't.
I do think.
I think he's superhuman.
Okay. I do think that you need to also be mindful of the long term here.
Mind the game.
And I would imagine JJ will not play him today. And I would imagine JJ will be the one to say, like, even if you want to go, we don't think it makes sense.
He even said last night after the game that he felt like bleep right before the game, but he's like, I got going, I started warming up, and I was good to go.
Well, that may be the case again today.
I would be very surprised if he played. I hope he does. It'd be great. I would be surprised if he played. I would be even more surprised if the coach wasn't the one to kind of say, you know what, we're going to protect you from you at this point, even if you want to play. Not a smart thing to do today.
Would you sit everybody? Would you sit Luka, AR? Just let the other guys play?
Well, you can't do that because then you're messing with the league could get, I mean, they're not tanking clearly, but the league could potentially get their feathers ruffled, depending on how many people you sit, without legitimate injuries. Like, I
mean, Luka,
wouldn't you just say, hey, commish, it's bad scheduling, sucker.
It is bad scheduling.
It is not great scheduling.
But you see Luka like hobbling around. He's like, there's something going on with this.
How about Austin Reeves last night when you thought Austin Reeves hurt his knee and he was limping around? Remember? And he's like, and he has one leg where he's got the tights on, and he's got the other leg where his skin is exposed, and he's playing with his left knee and he's trying to figure it out. I
think you should come in like that one day.
Hey, listen.
One tight on one leg and one skin exposed on the other.
Oh, absolutely. For sure.
He's coming in Monday like that for sure.
Hey, how about last night when LeBron went down and he's holding his right elbow? And who was the lead announcer last night? Was it Dan?
Mike Breen?
Mike. Oh, it was Mike. And Mike goes, well, he's been dealing with problems with his right elbow. And I'm like, actually, Mike, what happened was when he went down, we weren't really sure if it was the right or the left. It turned out to be the left, but now it's the right. So there was LeBron last night, right elbow. So LeBron got a right elbow thing. Austin Reeves has a left knee thing. And I'm sure you could come up with something for Luka as well. But you know what? Don't sit these guys. Go to Miami and win the freaking game. Keep the winning streak going.
Have Luka go for 84.
Ooh, yeah.
In Miami.
Now, how would that be? Oh, no, even better. You ready?
I got you, Kobe.
No, better.
No, DeAndre Aton goes for 84?
No, I was thinking. I was only thinking LeBron goes for 84. If LeBron goes for 84,
LeBron can't be going for 84, dude.
Yeah, come on.
I think LeBron at this stage. I mean, I guess he could, but like, I don't think LeBron's shooting for 84 at this stage of his life.
LeBron 84 in Miami to take over.
I mean, Luka
Bam.
got a different story. I could see.
I think it'd be even better if LeBron did it. Hear that, Linz? I want LeBron to score 84. What do you think of that?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, Cappy.
Yeah. Where were we?
So, look, JJ deserves a ton of credit. I don't think there's any question about that. I think he has worked magic with as I've put it, a roster that is not ideal. And he's gotten the buy-in, which I think is huge. Okay.
Think he had it the whole season?
The buy-in?
Yeah.
I think he had it in stretches early on.
But you think he's got the best buy-in right now?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're seeing but here's the thing, like those three guys have only played, I believe it's 22 games together this season. It's, buy-in takes time. Like this does, like you could say, yeah, we're going to do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3 team, right? But you're going to have to go through some bleep before you actually believe that it's something that can manifest itself.
Mm-hmm. I also think that as players, you're looking at JJ and look, Luka played with JJ. These guys know each other for a long time. These guys were teammates. It's almost hard.
Well, no, they didn't really play each other that long.
No, I know, but they were in uniform together at the same time.
Right.
So it seems like a hard thing. It's a tough dynamic. Hey, listen, I once played with this guy, and now all of a sudden he's my coach. And by the way, he's a first-time coach. And when you really think about what JJ has had to handle in his first year, almost 2 years now of coaching, he got the team last year. He had LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
AD didn't have what it took to take over the team. The frustration set in.
Yeah.
AD gets traded.
Yeah.
You mentioned the word shell-shocked. Luka shows up. He's shell-shocked.
Well, but I don't think there was I don't think the frustration was necessarily with AD. I just think the frustration was the team wasn't good enough.
Yeah, but still, frustration sets in with everybody. Yeah. So then all of a sudden the organization gets lucky. They get this trade for Luka.
Yes.
Luka shows up.
Yeah.
Luka's shell-shocked.
Mana from heaven. Real mana from heaven.
Right. He doesn't.
Yes.
They don't know what's going on.
No disrespect to KCP.
I'm sure none.
Yeah.
But Luka now is not like he's not right the second half of the year last year.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was, to your point, shell-shocked. That's a good way to describe it.
And then now, here's what we're getting from Luka.
Now he's killer Luka.
He is, and I'll tell you something right now. You talk about like pressure from real life. I haven't really followed all the drama, but here's what I do know.
Are you going to ask Luka how's the divorce going?
No, but I probably we would have
too soon.
Just the same way that LeBron and I have a brotherhood because we're both Hall of Famers.
Right, you in the Jewish Western Pennsylvania Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.
Right, and even though LeBron is not in that Hall of Fame,
right,
and probably is not going to make it, frankly.
Right, that one, probably not.
Right,
That's probably
not
one of the ones he won't make. Yes.
Right, but I will nominate him.
Unless
just by the way,
converts.
George. Listen, he don't even have to
convert. He could be like
convert.
Rod Carew.
Listen, you know what?
Yeah.
He conversion is one thing.
Yeah.
Then we got.
As a matter of fact, I should tell him to convert just so he can get in.
Yeah,
and then you guys can be in together. You can induct him.
And if he needs one, we'll take care of some other things for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you do. But anyway.
No, I know what you mean. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to belabor it. Quack quack.
Are you talking about that?
Yeah, quack quack.
Yeah,
he probably already has that.
I don't know if he does.
Quack quack.
But either way,
Keep
we got
going.
the ceremony.
Quack,
Look,
quack.
here's the thing.
Yeah, we're just a couple of guys messing around. That's what we are.
So here's what I'm going to say about
He's
Luka.
got to have that already.
Oh, will you stop?
Oh, sorry.
Here's what I'll say about Luka. He probably came home after the birth of his child, and he knew that there was some stuff. But guess who didn't know that there was some stuff? Us. The media, the fans.
Right.
None of us knew.
Right.
You know what that must mean on your mind when you're young and you're away from your children halfway around the world, and you know that there's some stuff going on, and it's like it hasn't come out yet in America. It hasn't. And the stress that someone might feel because there's something going on, and when it comes out, it could turn into a whole big thing. Luckily for Luka, frankly, it really has not turned into a whole big thing. But the fact that it's out there now for public consumption, I would think that the relief that you must feel, that the weight is off your shoulders, like it's out there. Okay, fine, it's out there. I was worried that when it got out, it turned into this, but it's out there now, and it hasn't. And he has been, ever since this thing came public, which, again, I know I haven't followed that much. It doesn't seem quite as juicy, but the dude has just been on fire, and I'm guessing that it's because his mind is now relaxed, as in, okay, it's out there. People know.
When you're an adult and you have to have that done, do they give you like a numbing agent or?
Well, you know who had that done? Former Dodger catcher. Bergie, check me on the name here. Steve Yeager. Does that sound right?
Yeah, Steve Yeager is the right name. I just don't know.
Oh, no.
Really?
I knew Steve many years ago, and he wound up getting married to a lady who was my kind of lady. and she said, hey, you're going to have to convert, and you're going to have to clip.
See, now you're going to get me in trouble. I had found a way to keep it completely clean.
You never can just.
And then you have to say clip.
I kept it clean.
Quack, quack, quack. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Cadillac at Beverly Hills.
Let's talk about
Sedano.
my friends there. We've teamed up with the finest dealership in America, Cadillac at Beverly Hills. We know Cadillac. When was the last time you've driven one? I've been so lucky to drive a number of these beautiful different vehicles from Cadillac at Beverly Hills. My favorite, the Lyric, okay, starting at about $400 a month if you want to lease one of those cars. It's one of the fastest SUVs, EV SUVs in the world. 0 to 60, the V-Series I had is just unbelievable. And it's small and compact. It fits everywhere, easy to get around town in. And look, whether it's the Lyric, the Escalade, the Vistic, whatever it is, their lineup of EV SUVs is out of control. You want a gassy SUV? They got that too. You want a sedan? They got that too. The new lineup of Cadillac EVs, sedans, and SUVs define luxury at the top of its game, and you can find them all at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. And listen, man, when you drive a Cadillac, you know you've made it, man. You want to drive an American luxury vehicle. So go in and say hello to Dan and the incredible team at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills, or check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Thank you, Sedano. 7:55 in the morning. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stretch, since we stretched that one out, we're going to take a 5-minute timeout, and then we're going to stretch out that top of the hour segment. And we'll see if we can catch up with Michelle Smallman if her meeting's over. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on Thursday, the 19th of March, 2026. A Lakers winning Thursday at KSBN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. We'll be back. We'll be back at 5 right here on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey, Laker fans, it's time to team up with National University for an affordable, achievable bachelor's or master's degree. Choose 4 8-week courses and call timeout anytime. You need free tutoring, career counseling, and more. Plus, NU has a generous transfer credit policy and offers year-round enrollment. Best of all, our Year of You scholarship awards up to $6,000 annually toward an industry-current bachelor's or master's degree. Apply by March 31st at nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply.
Cappy, when I walked into the VisionWorks Brea store, I immediately thought, this is too easy.
I know. And the frames are organized by shape and by price, so you don't have to go digging around. Now, Chris, I had the same experience at VisionWorks in Santa Ana.
Seriously, why go anywhere else but VisionWorks? Their 100-day guarantee gives you peace of mind, so if you change your mind, for any reason, just bring them back.
Buy one, get one free.
Simple scheduling, simple shopping. VisionWorks makes it simple.
Herbert. John Ireland here. Are you sore? If you are active, you work out, play golf, tennis, soccer, football, basketball. Are you a runner? Do you bike or exercise regularly? If you do, you need this recovery product. Go to this website, iSpotActive.com. iSpotActive.com. They make compression wear with pockets. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. The long sleeve shirt has 8 flexible gel packs that fit in pockets, upper back, lower back, elbows. It's form-fitting, moisture wicking, doesn't stick to your body. There's no polyester to make you sweat. If you love to do what you do what you love with iSpot Active. Go to that website, iSpotActive.com. Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. No more strapping on ice bags or trips to the cryo place where you got to drop $50 every time you do it. Ice and go. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. Get yours today. You won't be sorry at iSpotActive.com.
This college basketball tournament moment is brought to you by Marriott Bonvoy.
In the 2019 NCAA tournament, 12-seeded Murray State was led by projected lottery pick Ja Morant. In the opening round against 5th-seeded Marquette, Morant put up a rare triple-double, scoring 17 points, 16 assists, and 11 rebounds.
Obviously, I wouldn't be able to get a triple-double without my teammates making shots.
He followed that with 28 points against 4th-seeded Florida State.
Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Clinton Yates here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast. Others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
7:58. Good morning on a Thursday. Witness the first ever Fanatics Flag Football Classic this Saturday at BMO Stadium. Hey, it's BMO. Doors open at 11:30, kickoff at 1. Catch stars like Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, and more in a high-energy flag football showdown. Plus live entertainment and special appearances. Tickets are limited. Visit Ticketmaster.com to claim yours now. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show will return in 3 minutes from right now.
Hey, it's Mace here for Cosm. And March Madness isn't meant to be watched. It's meant to be experienced. At Cosm, you're not just watching. You're in the game, wall to wall, LED, every dunk, every buzzer beater. You can lock into the tournament mode inside the dome. You will feel like you are courtside. Set it up with VIP all-inclusive food and drinks, and yeah, they'll deliver it straight to your seat. Or rally the crew in the hall with every game on all at once. March Madness lives at Cosm. Be there.
Come on. No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up.
I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid enough.
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end March 31st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Los Angeles, if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Secure your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with big-time matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next season's action. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your six figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year one needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, we've seen it all, and we're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box. Get started at hrblock.com.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
I look good behind the wheel of a caddy. Some say it's a gift. I say it's my legacy. Buckle up for the top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're giving away a Cadillac Escalade IQL the 29th. Earn entries now playing your favorite games, and you could drive home in a new Cadillac.
Number 2.
We're your spring break headquarters. Book your spring break good times getaway today.
And the number 1 reason.
The Band Perry, live March 28th. Get tickets now.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Can't we give it one more try?
8:03, good morning.
One more try.
Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
How much I loved you.
On Thursday.
One more try.
On this day in 1991.
You know Timmy T?
The number 1 hit, Timmy T. One more try. Dedicate that to Luka and his other half. Let's give it one more try.
You got to know Timmy T.
Come on, man. Timmy T is right there with Stevie B.
Stevie B.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got a first name that ends with a Y,
and
but then
Sheila
you have
E.
a one niche. Right.
And Sheila E., yeah.
Yes. Ends in a vowel.
That was a great time of the 80s where it was just very easy to remember people's names.
And the early 90s.
You know, back then, George, Timmy T, Stevie B, Sheila E., they used to call me Scotty K. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Today is also National Chocolate Caramel Day.
Oh.
By the way,
You can see that coming a mile
For those
away.
who get it, they love it. For those who get it, love it. That is all I know.
I love that. Cappy, who started posting in the Ball Knowers chat yesterday? Was it Trudell? Trudell's been instigating that chat a little bit lately.
He has been.
Yeah, we got some rats in there, though, so now that's why I don't partake.
We have rats in there?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
No rats.
Few rats.
It's us, DeAndre, Parker, Funchy.
I thought there were some other people in there.
No.
Few rats.
So the other people were rats.
And Trudell.
Oh.
We'll talk about it.
Trudell's a rat?
A little bit.
What?
Well, wait a second. You know, he didn't say, here's who's in the group. DeAndre, Funches, George Sedano, Trudell, Parker, and there's one other guy.
Me.
Morales.
Right. You.
Yeah, well, I'm not the rat.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying, why are you besmirching Mike Trudell?
I'm not besmirching. It's just, we just got be careful in that chat is what I would say. Notice I don't partake in that one. I just stay in our show chat.
All right. Somebody, whether it's
You don't
Parker,
trust Trudell all of a sudden?
DeAndre, Trudell, me, you,
Wow,
or
you don't
Morales.
trust Trudell.
It's not that I don't trust
After all the nudging.
I nudge him and I love him. It's not that I don't trust him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's a two-way player.
Oh, really? Isn't that a good thing?
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
He's not a.
I mean, he's
not
like,
a 3
you're
and
saying
D
he's
guy?
like Kawhi, like a two-way player?
Listen, information could travel multiple ways. I just don't want some of my information always traveling to other talent here at the station.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see. Oh, you're saying he's got, his Lakers brethren.
Just saying.
Oh, wow.
He's been seen at a lot of meals that you and I wouldn't be seen at.
George would be seen at them.
No, he wouldn't actually.
No, I wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
No?
Neither would I.
Cappy would be, but
really?
I would.
Which meal?
be.
Which meal?
100% Cappy would go.
Which
Yeah,
meal would I be
I
at?
mean, I have to.
Is it free?
I just have to. I just have to do it. I mean, I just got to be a good guy.
Which meal is it? Tell me who's there.
We're not doing it.
Come on. Don't be gutless.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No. Let's leave it there.
I know what you're talking about. But I think you're overreacting.
No, that's not why.
Oh.
That was a frosting to kind of get Cappy off the scent. But there's some other stuff I can give you.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Are we going to have to wake up Mike Trudell in Miami after 3 hours of sleep?
No, I don't. It's not necessary.
No.
Once the time comes for him and Geeter to do a 5-day-a-week show, he'll be set straight.
Okay.
He'll be set straight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's going to set him
You're going to
straight.
get set straight.
Right.
All right. Well, listen. Do we have Michael Trudell's interview with Luka at all? I would love to hear that. If we have, is it available?
Stand by for that.
Okay. Well, let's listen to Lisa Salters with LeBron. How
There
about
we
that?
go. Let's
Yeah.
do that. Wait, while we
It was a hard fall you took, hard foul. Just how's the elbow?
I'm going to throw some ice on it as soon as I get to the locker room. That's why I kind of ran off, but, I love you. You're awesome, so I had to come back and do this interview for you.
He was trying to run off to get back to the locker room.
Got a back-to-back. I'm 41. I need to prepare, but I'll take care of myself and hopefully be ready tomorrow night.
Oh.
How old is LeBron?
That was only the third.
41 years old.
That was the
would
third
you
question.
stop? Would you stop?
What happened to the first
41?
two?
You were in here for 4 minutes BSing with Greg. You couldn't say, hey, this is the sound I want coming back.
It's on the sheet.
Yeah, it says it's 22 seconds.
Yeah, but where's the first two questions?
I'm giving you a thumbs down on this.
Oh, no.
I'm giving you guys a thumbs down. Why, if you're going to put Lisa Salters' interview, put Lisa Salters' interview up there. She asked him about Luka. She asked him about him. She asked him about his elbow.
You and Bergie were talking about Bryce Harper's World Series 10 years ago.
It wasn't 10. It was 3 years ago.
4 now, but yeah.
We have 4 now, technically.
And you couldn't say, hey, by the way, coming back, I'd like the Lisa Salters, the first question.
I mean, George.
I just figured if you're going to have Lisa Salters' interview, you have
for all the
DeAndre. You
miscreants
have
in
2
the-
minutes of DeAndre with Michael and John.
For the
I'd like to hear
miscreants in
that.
the
He's my
YouTube chat
guy.
that are like, oh, Morales is he's not doing his job. This isn't my job, but I am defending the team in here.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on. You could just give us a heads up.
But if you have 2
Thumbs
full
down,
minutes
thumbs
of
down. Thumbs
DeAndre
down.
Ayton with Michael and John, why wouldn't you have the full interview with Lisa Salters? I heard it on Beto's show last night.
That was 47 hours ago.
No, that wasn't 47 hours ago.
It's probably like 10.
It's in there somewhere. If they played it, I was listening to the postgame show on my drive home from the studio last night, and I heard the full interview. And
Can you
I heard
give me a debrief, too?
And I heard
Because we
Trudell's
talked
full
about it.
interview with Luka. I heard all that
Do
stuff.
you think it was a good post-game show? Good.
I thought it was good.
You want to hear the Luka
Yeah.
with Trudell right now?
You didn't?
I did.
I didn't hear it.
Chris,
No,
you
I didn't hear
think?
it.
I thought it was good.
I went to Otis the Bunny after the game.
Right.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
thought it
cuddle
was
up
good.
to Otis.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It was very good.
Mm-hmm.
So anyhow,
so where were we?
Trudell with Luka.
All right, Luka, I want to ask you about the setback 3 in a second, but the 2 alley-oops that really separated things down the stretch. What did you see before you found LeBron and Rui right before that?
I mean, just trying to read the defense, you know. We know Şengün going to blitz a lot of time, so just kind of split it. Pretty nice, though, the behind the back. But, you know, everybody played really well today down the stretch. It was amazing.
And then I suppose with them paying attention to that, then you get to your step back, and that really is the final dagger. Take me through that one.
Yeah, you know, just to get to my spot. But I think, you know, what made the difference in this today game was the start of fourth quarter. With Braun and AR, they did an amazing job. We were down 3, and we just started a quarter 9-0. So because of that, we won the game.
Yeah, throughout your career, it's been clear the main thing that you want to do is just win games. You've been doing that now. This is 7 straight, and most of them against elite teams or teams that are in the playoff mix. How has that feeling been kind of mounting for you and capped by tonight?
It's an amazing feeling, honestly. I love winning. Everything's better when you're winning. We have great chemistry. We have a great team. And, you know, this is just the start of something beautiful.
I think it was back in New Orleans the last time LeBron gave you that sort of headbutt to the chest. Did it in the corner after you hit the step back 3. Just seeing him at age 41, he goes 13 for 14 from the field tonight. How was that?
I mean, insane. We don't win the game without him. I think he was a player of the game. The things he done today, it was amazing to see on both ends of the floor. So we really appreciate him.
All right, go get some rest. Got another one tomorrow.
Yeah.
He sounded a little winded at the beginning, Luka.
And now we can
He's
play
playing tough defense.
the LeBron with Lisa.
Let's not get crazy.
He was playing some pretty good defense.
But
I was
let me just say one
impressed
thing.
by some.
You know, he talked about chemistry in there. Let me tell you something. when you see LeBron go to him after that step-back three, and by the way, preceding that, as what Luka talked about, he was pretty nice move, right? Where he put the ball behind his back, still driving to the basket, and then throws up that alley-oop. And as he said, reading the defense, all of that happens in like just a millionth of a second, which gives you an idea of how he's processing all of this and what he's seeing.
Yeah.
But he talks about chemistry. And I will tell you, that was one of my big gripes. This is 2 weeks ago. There's no chemistry. They don't look like they're having fun. Then LeBron went out, and then you see Luka and Austin Reeves. They look like they're having fun. There is more chemistry. Then LeBron reinfuses.
Right, but 2 weeks
team.
2 weeks ago, they'd only played 14 games together.
Okay, but that's what's happening, and that's the exciting thing to see, is to see a team that is growing from a chemistry standpoint.
Right.
Because when you see LeBron come over to Luka, and Luka's screaming, "That's what I'm effing talking about, mother effers!" And then you've got LeBron coming over going, "Ah!" Right? And he's headbutting Luka right in the chest.
Can you do that one more time?
Which part?
The
That
scream.
weird noise you made?
Oh, because the first part of it was, "That's what I'm talking about, mother effers." That's Luka. But then when LeBron comes over and gives him the headbutt to the chest, it's like, "Ah!" See what I'm saying? So there is a chemistry that is ongoing. It is evolving. It is developing. And for somebody like myself who loves a great story, I like to see what I'm seeing.
Well, speaking of evolution, let's hear JJ on LeBron's evolution this season.
When the one shot he missed, he was trying to foul bait. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Look, he was awesome tonight, and I think too, part of the evolution of him on this team has been, and particularly in this stretch, has just been his patience. His patience, knowing, he's going to get the ball and he's going to have transition opportunities and he's going to have plays called for him and he's going to, play off ball and get a corner three first play of the game. Like he's going to have those opportunities, and he's played really patiently. I thought he did a great job in the first half. I told you at halftime, he hits the 2 threes early and then he gets out in transition a bunch, and then we used him a ton off ball with some of our off ball singles, and then we used him in the Horns chin action, and he was great.
What was the Horns chin?
Horns chin action.
What does that mean?
It'd be really hard to explain to you without actual a
what?
video
I'm a simpleton.
to diagram.
I can't understand it.
No, I really want to know now.
It's really hard to explain.
Cappy, can we run the Horns chin?
Of course we can run the Horns
Orange-
chin. No
orange
problem,
chin?
you and me.
Oh, orange chin?
If
Orange
I had
chin.
I thought it was horn chin.
If we
Me
had
too.
a video board where I could pause it and show you where everybody is on the floor, it'd be a lot easier to explain.
Is it as complicated as Spider 2 wide banana?
No, it's a pretty simple, common basketball
break.
play.
Wait, is it horns chin or orange chin?
Horns.
Oh,
Horns.
Horns. I think it's orange.
Orange tried to
Horns-
Bergie tried to be
the-
orange.
You're wearing
Horns
orange.
is an action.
Orange chin, I think, is a different thing. Shouts out.
Horns is an action that you can run different variations off of, but it's a very common run play.
Is it when Luka goes to the left and then he throws to the right?
Not necessarily.
Is it like a slot cut?
Not like a slot.
Is it
cut.
like a stampede action?
What, are you doing that because of the horns thing?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Mess with the bull, you get those horns. You feel me? Yeah.
Anyway, it would be a lot easier if we had a video board. I could explain it to you.
We'll get one. We'll get one immediately.
Yeah, get one.
Yeah.
If
Hey,
you
Saisu,
put it in the
video board.
caps.
It's
what
not
is
in the
it?
CapEx.
CapEx budget.
It's not in the
Yeah.
CapEx.
Give me. You know what? We have in
So
the
we
team.
just got our phone line back.
I
That
saw
took
that.
3.5
We got
months.
the number back.
I know. You want to take calls
worthy
for a
of
second?
celebration.
You know
Yeah,
what?
why
We
not?
should
Yes, we
to
should.
celebrate.
Okay.
We should at some point.
Well, unlock them now.
No.
Oh, no?
Not yet.
Okay.
No?
Not yet.
Do you want to hear the Weezer Salters interview now?
Not anymore.
Now you don't want to do
I'm
it.
over it.
Nah,
Now
I'm over it.
Now I'm over it.
I pulled the whole 2
Now
minutes
I'm
for
over
it.
it.
Yeah, now I'm over it.
You did it? I thought it wasn't your deal.
This was my deal because I was helping out Lindsay because she was pulling in the other one.
Anyway, so back to what JJ was saying.
The horns chin. Back to the horns chin.
Yes.
Well, he also used a word that I just recently used.
Go ahead.
Evolution. You're watching an evolution.
You used it to set up the sound, though.
I did.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That was me.
Wait, what was you?
That was a good setup,
I
George.
said it, and then JJ said it again.
No, I said it.
Maybe you did too. And
Wait.
well, you know what? You're right. We all said it. You said it, and I said, speaking of evolution,
Yeah.
here's JJ on the
Yeah.
evolution of LeBron.
And that's what
And
I'm
then
saying.
JJ said it. So as a trifecta,
Right, a
we
love
said it.
triangle.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
The
We all
evolution.
believe in evolution. The evolution of
trifecta
the
setup.
Lakers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The evolution of this Laker
Correct.
team. We are watching it all happen right in front of our eyes. Something that some of us didn't think was possible. didn't think we were ever going to see. I'm saying me.
Oh, because I was going to say, my position on it was, I just think I thought that they were going to just be like in one of those situations where they were, you know, it was never going to bounce their way with the injuries. It just felt like it was never going to happen with LeBron out early, you know, Austin missing 5 weeks, and they just weren't going to have enough time. But to JJ's credit, he has allowed them, he has done it in a very short amount of time to get them to where they need to be.
Well, but your other complaint, if you will, or criticism or doubt was this roster is not put together to win. And that this roster has to be more like the Dallas roster that went to an NBA Finals with Luka. And what we're finding out here is that when everybody is willing to play their role, and by the way, I'm not pointing just at LeBron. I'm using DeAndre Ayton as another example. When I talked to you earlier this morning about the comments from DeAndre Ayton, and I'm paraphrasing now, but DeAndre Ayton says, hey, look, everybody's locked in. LeBron's locked in. Luka's locked in. The team is locked in. And I'm tired of being the odd man out. I want to be locked in. And then DeAndre Ayton has another comment. Again, I'm paraphrasing. But it's like, you know, on this team, I need to be a guy who plays defense. I need to be a guy who runs the floor. I don't need to be a guy who scores more every single night. I just need to contribute. Like DeAndre Ayton is evolving in front of our eyes. And whether we want to say that he's a 60-game player so far and that he shows up some nights and he doesn't show up other nights, he's evolving mentally as to what his role is on this team.
I hope you're right, man. I do. I really hope you're right. Like I said in August, I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're right.
He did say something similar when he came to the team. You know, like he was excited about a new opportunity. He's excited to,
right.
You know,
We've
he was
heard this
motivated.
before.
Yeah.
And then he also said he didn't want to be Clint Capella, and we kind of need him to be Clint Capella.
Right. And then when you're playing against Clint Capella, you know, and you're seeing him out there, which, by the way, was for 3 minutes. I mean, so it's not like he's really doing much.
Well, Clint Capella had, I believe, outscored him, though, in that game.
This was the previous game, as I recall, right?
Right.
Yeah.
In the game on Monday, I'm talking about. Yes.
Right. But the point
I mean, Clint
is,
Capella's like 100 years old now.
Oh, now he's 100 too, huh?
I mean, 41 years old. I mean, Clint Capella's not young.
Oh, no? How old do you think he is?
I mean, he's got to be in his late 30s, if I had to guess.
My understanding is that he's 31 years old.
No.
Clint Capella.
No chance.
Not possible?
No way.
He is 31.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Man, then he's played since he was, what, like 18 then?
How old did you really think he was?
He's been in the league for a long time.
He was drafted in 2014.
Yeah.
He was drafted in 2014. So this is his 11th season. Clint
He was
Capella.
born in 1994, so that makes him what?
31.
I know, but I mean, like that when he got drafted, he was drafted in
2014.
Yep, 2014.
That's 12 years in the NBA. It's not a short amount of time.
That was an amazing moment.
I mean, 31 minus 14. So he was
17.
young. He was very young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
17.
He's played he's got a lot of mileage, Clint Capella.
But think about DeAndre Ayton 2+ weeks ago, walking off the floor, pissed off. Man, they trying to turn me into Clint Capella all up in here, right? And then all of a sudden, a couple weeks later, you're like, wait a second. Maybe this is what my role is on this team, with this roster, with these players, with this coach. And you know what? Maybe I didn't really get it. Maybe I wasn't understanding. Maybe it's taken me 55 games to really understand, how can I add value? How does my skill set fit here? And all of a sudden, DeAndre Ayton is playing a much better brand of basketball because, as he says, and I hope he's being as honest and as forthright as he can be, everybody else was locked in. He was holding them back. Now he understands his role better, and now that means he can contribute more. So guess what? DeAndre Ayton proving some people wrong.
By the way, did you know Clint Capella finished 6th in Defensive Player of the Year voting in 2021?
Of course I knew that.
I had no idea that was the case.
Of course. If you would have said to me, hey, has Clint Capella ever been Defensive Player of the Year? I'd been like, in 21, he was 6th in the voting.
Yeah, I mean, that's impressive.
I would have said that to you.
He averaged 14 rebounds a game that year.
That year he averaged, I think, about 14
it takes
rebounds per
DeAndre
game.
like 4 games to get 14 rebounds.
Oh, you got to knock DeAndre.
That's not true.
Come
That's
on,
not
man.
true. He had, I think he had like 15
he had
the other
4
night.
yesterday.
Come on,
yesterday.
get off DeAndre Ayton's back.
He had
He had
11
16 points
on Monday.
Yeah, he was also 8 for 10 from the field yesterday.
So anyway.
I didn't know Clint Capella was from Switzerland.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And he was 19 when he was drafted.
That's crazy.
And he played some Euro ball before that, too. So he does have a lot of mileage. I I didn't know he was only 31, but he definitely has a lot of mileage on his.
He played
By the
for
way, LeBron's
Elon
younger.
Elon Shalan, is that how you say it?
Yeah, I believe so.
LeBron is younger than Clay.
Can we get a whiteboard? And it would be funny if in the YouTube hour, do we have like a whiteboard?
We have tons of whiteboards, yeah.
Yeah, and I could
Get a whiteboard.
show Cappy Horns action.
Let Coach Sedano go to the board.
It would be funny.
Okay.
Carlo is now running to get a whiteboard.
You don't need to run. We'll do it in the
YouTube hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Horns in.
He's showing what his value
is to the show. Do you want regular Horns action setup, or do you want the Horns chin?
Horns chin, for
Horns
sure.
chin.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Or
want
maybe
definitely
if it's
the chin.
easier to show us regular Horns action first.
I mean,
I want Stampede,
you
too.
need to know regular Horns first.
Yeah.
And then you can see
Evolve
what
it.
Horns chin does.
Yeah, because
So
it evolves, right?
Horns, regular Horns action looks like a horn on the floor.
All right.
Like horns off your head?
Correct.
Like
here
horns
comes
up.
the whiteboard. We'll get you the
Oh,
markers
wow.
for the YouTube.
We can
hour.
roll that one in.
Whiteboard's coming in, huh?
All right, I like this.
Way to go, Carlo.
Oh,
Like
Carlo's
elementary school.
amazing.
Yeah.
Listen,
See?
Carlo really is amazing.
He is amazing.
Yeah, Parker wasn't doing this.
Oh, no, Parker would never do this. Parker would never dare get a
Parker's asleep
whiteboard.
right now.
No,
He was,
Parker
he was
would
on
never
his
get a
phone the whole
whiteboard.
time.
Come on, Parker.
Wow. Wow.
I love
Parker would
Parker.
never get
He
a
was on the
whiteboard.
show with me.
He wasn't paying attention to anything. Carlo's locked in. Carlo's like DeAndre Ayton right now. He's locked in.
Carlo's not like DeAndre.
Yes,
Ayton.
he is. He's locked
Carlo's more like Austin Reeves. He's like locked. He's good.
in. So is DeAndre Ayton.
And Carlo's very flexible, too.
By the way, great roster construction, Rob. Awesome job, man.
8:22 on a Thursday.
Rob Linka W.
I can't wait till Evan Cohen gets a hold of this. The Michelle Smallman blew us off today. Oh,
She
she's
didn't
going to be
blow us
good.
off. She had a meeting.
It's going to be good.
Well, I mean, she should have been able to say, whoever the meeting was with, hey, I've got a commitment.
It's going to be good. But
To
you know what
ESPN
else is
LA.
good? Shitato's home away from home, LAX.
My home away from home. I will be there next week, actually, at LAX, where changes are arriving daily, man, to help transform the travel experience for all of you Angelinos out there and your friends that come visit as well. The People Mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investment to improve that travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals, the new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, all in 10 minutes or less. That's round trip, Jack. Departing every 2 minutes. They'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. That congestion in the bowl, dunzo. Okay? Learn more.
Millions and millions of people.
Learn more. Go to this website, lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
8:23. What's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers are on the second night of a back-to-back in Miami tonight. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Durant starts at 3:30 p.m. Tip-off at 5. Hear it for your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. I did that last night. Maybe I'll do it tonight again. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. The official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Shinato, you want to get into a little Cappy Lenardi? You know, today is
the
day,
tournament,
the
man.
day
It's
one of the tournament.
dude, it's going to start in like 40 minutes.
I just did my bracket for the Mason Ireland Tournament Challenge.
I gotta look at my bracket one more time.
You know what happens if you lose that bracket?
What happens?
You got to win you wear a crop top from the Metro, the one that says "Ride the D."
Whoa.
No way. You have to ride the D?
I hope I lose just so I have to wear the crop top because I think it'll be a good bit.
Those shirts are sold out everywhere.
I think Mason somehow got one.
Oh, of course he did.
Ride the
Come
D
on,
t-shirt?
man. The
Right,
best
I'm
part.
just saying, he's got the hookup.
The best part about Mason was he was here early yesterday, walking around with a jolly in his step because he said, "Hey, man, I got Mace Plus now," and he saw Lindsay. "Hey, Linz, haven't seen you around in a while," and Lindsay just was like blew him right off.
No
like,
way.
Hey,
He
Mace,
didn't.
whatever.
I said, hey, and we talked about meteorites.
And she walked right by him.
What
She was
was
like,
the
which
"I'm on the morning
meteorites
show
from
now.
which league?
Don't talk to me now."
That's not true.
Which league meteorites? The meteorites for what?
You are a rabble rouser, man.
Of course I am.
God.
The meteorite that exploded over Ohio.
Oh, meteorite.
Meteorite.
I thought you were talking about the NBA's meteorites package.
Or
Oh,
like
yes.
what the Major League Baseball is going to do with
Hey,
the
did
RSNs.
you hear about that new deal with the RSNs and DraftKings?
Right, I thought you were talking about meteorites.
By the way, I'm gonna side with Cappy. I swear to God, you said meteorites too, like
Oh,
as
I knew
in
what she was talking
meteorites.
about. Yeah, I knew what she was
I didn't think you were talking about like rocks from space.
Nope, space rocks.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
it.
I also did not believe that was the case.
When we
so,
come back.
Cappy, I'm with you on this one.
Meteorites, you know.
I was like, oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, the NFL
I
is
didn't
doing a new
realize.
meteorites deal.
I didn't realize that Mason was big on the NFL's opt-out apparently clause with the with all the
Meteorites.
partners. You know.
We will continue in 2.5 minutes. And we'll talk some college hoops.
Who knew Lindsay was like Andrew Marchand all of a sudden?
That's right.
As day one of the tourney gets underway. That's next on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles isn't just a local favorite? They're ranked one of the best pediatric hospitals in the country by U.S. News and World Report. With nearly 17,000 surgeries a year, they handle more complex procedures than any other hospital in Southern California. That's major league expertise, right in our backyard. So when it comes to your child's health, count on the pros at the top of their game. To learn more, visit chla.org.
Hey, it's Bethel Duran. Everyone loves the new 2026 Toyota Electric BZ XLE that has a range of over 300 miles. You can drive one away on a 36-month lease with any old free and clear trade-down for only $239 a month. That's a $36,000 car that needs no gas. No cash required. Just drive any old car, truck, or van you own outright in the Wonder Toyota or Northridge Toyota and drive out with a $239 lease payment.
2026 Toyota BZ XLE FWD. Offer good on any BZ model in stock with an MSRP under $36,650. Over 10 to choose from. Lease excludes tax, title, license, and dealer fees.
Bruh. Hey guys, it's tournament time and Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning for bold flavor in every bite. All tournament long, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $10.99, available for delivery or carryout. When the games heat up, keep the Pizza Hut coming. Cut down the nets with the $10.99 large 3-topping pizza deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app and bring home the win.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Spring Sale and get 35% off paints and stains March 13th through the 23rd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
It's tournament time when the most talented teams survive and advance. And whether you're cutting down the nets or cutting through resumes, one thing's clear. The best teams are built with the best people. If you're hiring, you need ZipRecruiter. Their smart matching technology finds qualified candidates fast. You can add screening questions to get the right applicants and even filter to see who's recently active. Score the best for your team with ZipRecruiter. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
I haven't decided if I'm going to coffee up or if it's time for me to whip. And
No,
don't do that, Cappy.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive.
Cappy, don't do the semantic stuff with me.
Well, back to the guys.
8:29, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Thursday, the 19th of March. Now, the reason we play Elvis, Cappy, and you know Sedano loves when we play the Elvis.
Big Elvis fan. He's a big Elvis guy.
On this day in 1957, Graceland was sold to Elvis Presley for $102,000. $102,000 in 1957? It's like $10 million now.
You know, yesterday I'm working on your wig game, Christopher
my rug?
Arthur Morales. I'm working on your rug. And I'm thinking the first rug you should try is an Elvis rug.
Well, that would be a great bit. Like when we do Mandy's 4 for the holidays on Merry Mandy's, I might come out dressed as Elvis.
Ooh. Full jumpsuit?
Maybe.
No shirt?
No, I'll go no shirt.
You got the moves?
I'll wear the Ride the D shirt that Mace's got. The Metro shirt, the D line.
I need to get one of those shirts.
I think they're sold out. Lindsay just said they're sold out.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I was gonna buy one for Chris because it was like around the time he was doing the whole like the Dodgers thong thingy, and I thought it would be funny. So I went on the website and they were like pulled off the website the day after. First they all sold out and they didn't restock them because there was a lot of controversy around it.
That's why I'm loading up on protein. I gotta get ready for that thong bit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to drop a couple more LBs. Otherwise, the bid is gonna turn into you and me, where you're Chris Farley and I'm Patrick Swayze, and we do that whole Chip and Dale sort of thing that we've been talking about for a while.
Rescue Rangers?
Dude, I did 277 grams yesterday.
How the hell did you do it?
So here's the secret. I feel like I'm doing like an Instagram video and I'm an influencer. Ground turkey, 99.1. 99%, 1% fat. And a pound of that is 112 grams of protein.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Do you follow that guy that on Instagram, the 40-year-old guy? The guy who says, there's a guy who does that. Like, he's like basically like fitness and nutrition for 40-year-olds, and he curses at you. He's actually very good.
Oh, I'm going to have to find that.
Yeah.
No, I was just looking up. I was using my ChatGPT to like, where can I get the most protein in a compressed day?
Yeah, 96.4. Right.
Well, this was 99.1 ground turkey.
Oh, wow.
So you take that, you cook up a pound of that, put some onions in there, put a little pico de gallo, and then you plop in 15 grams of Greek yogurt. You mix that all together with some spinach.
Greek yogurt.
Bam!
Yeah.
Come on, George, give me the guy.
For dessert, you got little blueberries and Greek yogurt. That's good.
I was full, but I had blueberries ready.
Yeah.
I want to know the guy. I want to know the guy that I should follow.
I'll look it up.
Let me know.
Why are you so excited?
By the way, in the last break, Greg, do you now understand horns action and horns chin?
He taught me horns chin, and
regular horns.
And regular horns. Now, regular horns, pretty simple.
Yeah.
A little bit more to the horns chin. But
Horns chin is also not that complicated.
No, it's not very complicated at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it works. So, Cappy, I think you'll get it. You'll understand it right away. You'll have questions, naturally. But
I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear Cappy, though. I'm going to need longer headphones.
If you use that one, take them over there.
Take the headphones over there,
You got multiple inputs.
Oh, we could take one of those that has a longer cord, too.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Listen, if we're going to send Coach Sedano to the board this morning, I'm all for it. And by the way, just so I understand this, where do we have this information about the horns ride at Disneyland that you're going to draw on the board? Where are we learning this from?
What are you talking about?
Matterhorn, horn, something? I don't know.
You're going way out on a limb on that
one.
That was a bit of a stretch on that one.
Where are we getting this from, George? Is this Coach Malone that's teaching this to you?
Cappy, horns chin is not like some super sophisticated play.
Well, it may not be, but I can just say this. I didn't play high school basketball.
Right.
I didn't play college basketball.
I've covered the NBA for 20 years.
I'm not
You don't think a
suggesting-
few things just by osmosis?
But I'm asking you, is there a coach somewhere along the line that sat with you and said, let me draw up a play for you and show you? For example, for me, when I talk about cover 2 or cover 3, all these kinds of things, it's not just talking it. I've sat with NFL coaches who've sat there and done film study with me.
I'm sure over the years I've heard a coach say horns action during a game, and then I've just observed where everybody's lining up.
Okay. All right.
So have you ever seen JJ? And thank you, Carlo, for this. Well, on the sidelines, he puts like his horns on his head or just on his chin.
Yeah,
and
horns
chin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see me? The horns chin.
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah.
Nice
Okay.
horns
Well,
on
that's
your
what he
chin,
does?
pal.
Yeah.
That when Cappy and I give each other that sign, that means something else.
Yeah, it means something completely different.
Yeah, two coming. Be careful.
Yeah, something completely different. Hey, there you go.
Meanwhile, it's tipping off in about an hour or less.
Not even an hour. Less than an hour, dude.
Yeah, 45
The
minutes.
madness begins.
Yeah.
The tournament is here. Have you get in your bracket yet? You got to get in it now.
I'm putting up a second bracket.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Don't forget the women's bracket either.
I got to do that too?
Yeah.
Do I have to do that as part of the Mason Ireland?
No.
Okay.
That's just for in general. UCLA is winning the whole thing.
I have UCLA going deep.
I don't. I got him losing to UConn.
Wait a second. He's talking about the women, I think.
UCLA is going to win the whole thing for
I'm
the women.
so
Oh, for the women,
but,
yes.
Yeah, but they are going to go deep this year. I think they beat UConn.
I don't have that on my
I mean,
bracket.
UConn is not as good as they've been in years past.
Right.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Basketball, it's going to be swell. Yeah,
It's going to be swell, huh?
Swell. UCLA has been good against top teams.
I'm probably going to
recently.
regret picking Virginia to go to the Sweet 16.
I have them going too. For producer Emily, I did it.
Right, yeah, same. I love Emily, and I for her sake, I hope they go far.
Am I a bad guy because I picked them to lose just because while she's at Tahone,
Wait, you
it's on
picked them
Friday?
to lose against Wright State?
Yeah, because the last time that Emily was at a casino for
I know,
these games.
I remember.
Yeah, so I just kind of want the recreation of it. Not because I want her to lose. I just kind of want the recreation.
Bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy.
Meanwhile, speaking of that, tomorrow, that's the day. Mason and Momo are live from Hard Rock Casino Tahone, noon to 3. Come hang out, watch the tournament, the madness, and win. Unity by Hard Rock members in attendance can score $100 in free play and a chance at signed sports memorabilia. Not a Unity member yet? Sign up right now at ESPNLA.com. Then come on out tomorrow. Mason Momo live from Lakersfield. That's what Johnny I calls Bakersford. Hard Rock Casino Tahone. Or when you get there, say, hey, Momo, I want to sign up. I want to become a Unity member, Jack. Hard Rock Casino Tahone. This is how SoCal plays. Let's play some basketball, yeah.
All right, George.
Who you got in your Final Four, Cappy?
My Final Four looks like this.
I have a lot of chalk at the end, but
so do I.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I do have one. I'd say kind of an out there kind of a pick for you in the Final Four, and I've got St. John's in the first round.
Oh, really? I got them getting upset.
Okay, who do you have them getting upset by? In the first round, Northern Iowa?
Northern Iowa, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't have that. So I have St. John's as kind of my upset special here because I've got Duke playing against Siena and winning that game, and then Ohio State beating TCU, Duke moving on. But I've got St. John's moving past and facing Kansas. Now, look, I'm going to say something real quick. I'm rooting desperately for Cal Baptist. I want Cal Baptist to pull off an all-time shocking upset as a 13-4 beating Kansas. I know it's not the biggest upset in the history of the tournament, but I'd love to see Cal Baptist win. But I've got Kansas moving on and facing St. John's. I've got St. John's beating Kansas. And then I've got St. John's meeting Duke, but St. John's moving on. And then
you've got St. John's beating Duke?
Yeah. And,
oh, my God.
And I've got St. John's meeting UConn. So this is like the third time this year, another Big East, maybe it's the fourth time, Big East battle between St. John's and UConn. I've got St. John's in the Final Four.
Why are you going so big on St. John's? Is it like a PJ Carlesimo thing?
No. It's a Rick Pitino
he's a
thing.
Seton Hall guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Seton Hall.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Rick Pitino
I got it confused.
Yeah. So Rick Pitino, I just really believe in Pitino. I believe in the pace that St. John's plays. And, George, I've done hours and hours and hours of film study on St. John's. So
well,
that's
you were
really
Cappy
why.
Lenardi.
That's right. So St. John's is like my one
By
big
the way,
upset.
Can we talk about how, in all seriousness, that Joe Lenardi at ESPN is so good at this that he got all 68 teams right, and he got 57 of 68 seated properly.
Wow. That's impressive.
Like,
that's
that part is the
That's
insane
incredible.
part.
That is
like,
incredible.
That's how good that guy is at his job.
You have anybody, you say you have a lot of chalk in the Final Four.
Yeah,
so
but I've got some teams. See, the key is you got to get a couple of, like, these teams to make, like, the double-digit seeds. You want, like, one or two maybe in, like, the Sweet 16.
Mason went all chalk because he's scared to wear that T-shirt and lose. Well, he doesn't want to have to walk around wearing the Ride the D T-shirt.
Did he really do that? Because that's
he
really
went all
not
chalk.
fair. That's ridiculous.
And Pepe's in our bracket thing, too. I hope Pepe
So
loses.
here's what I've got, Cappy. I've got, like, VCU upsetting North Carolina.
Okay.
And then I've got VCU upsetting Illinois to get to the Sweet 16.
Okay, let me go to the bracket here really quick because that's
the region where Florida and Houston are.
That's the South bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, and you say, just give it to me one more time.
So I got VCU beating North Carolina.
I have that too, actually.
And Illinois.
Okay. Oh, not Illinois though.
Yeah, I have them beating Illinois and then losing to Houston in the Sweet 16. Yeah.
Okay, so it's interesting. I also, and by the way, I just want to say one thing.
I also have Akron upsetting Texas Tech because Jacob Toppin, their best player.
I have that too.
Or JT Toppin, excuse me, is not. He's been hurt the whole year. Not the whole year, the last month. So they've been playing. They play in the toughest conference in America. But I could see like the Akron Zips. Shout out to Lindsay.
Yeah, that's right.
Getting an upset win. Like, why not?
I did take Texas Tech in that game, but I'm with you on VCU. I have VCU to upset North Carolina. This is in the South bracket.
Yeah.
And I've got them taking on Illinois in the next round, but I do have Illinois advancing.
South Florida is my other team getting to the Sweet 16. I have them beating Louisville and Michigan State, which is tough.
So do I, but I have them losing to UConn.
Right. Me too.
I have them losing. So I have South Florida is kind of like my one. I'll call them sort of Cinderella, if you will.
Yeah.
South Florida
they play in the American Conference, right? Yeah.
Right. Plus,
So they're like the American, as you know, Cappy, is like the top tier of the mid majors.
Yeah. I would say this though. South Florida had a really good year. They were 25-8. They got the automatic berth.
Yeah.
Okay. They've got this one young man named Isaiah Nelson, who's a nice player. They actually have three really good players.
Yeah.
Wes Enos.
Yeah.
And Joseph Pinion.
But what was the first name?
Isaiah Nelson, and then Wes Enos.
Oh, okay.
Right, Wes Enos.
I don't know if it's Pinion or it could be French. It could be Pignon.
C.
Well, no, that's not C. That's we.
Oh, we.
Yeah, we.
The South Florida team has scored 88-plus points per game in every game, and they are considered one of the nation's fastest offenses. And so I like South Florida to make a little bit of noise, kind of like a Brock Purdy kind of noise.
Their head coach turned down the Syracuse job. South Florida.
Yeah, the Syracuse is no longer that old school Big East, Syracuse, Georgetown, St. John's and
kind of crazy.
Providence. Yeah, no, Syracuse of the ACC. Not
I
as
also have
attractive.
Santa Clara upsetting Kentucky, although not a huge upset.
I have that as well. I also am in on Santa Clara.
Yeah.
How about Hawaii over Arkansas?
No, I took
Arkansas
Arkansas.
is going to destroy
I took
them.
Arkansas.
I took Hawaii. Just
You took
because I
Hawaii?
want, yeah, because I want them to.
He loves
I have them
Hawaii.
losing in the second round anyway.
That one
but
won't
who
be
cares?
very close.
Eh,
Yeah,
fine.
Arkansas.
Are you
really
going
good.
against the Razorbacks?
Arkansas,
you never know.
Arkansas won the SEC tournament.
Here's my upset of the
wanted to
first
find
round.
I got you.
George, upset of the first round. Here goes. It's 12-5. I always like, or 13-4 now, excuse me. Hofstra over Alabama in the Midwest bracket.
No way.
With Alabama
averages like 90 points a game, bro.
Yeah, but they've got
Alabama's
a controversy now
I
on
know
their
the
team.
kid-
and,
the kid
yeah,
who's
and
got
the
arrested.
weed and the whole thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm kind of
He-
out
they're
on
still on the
Alabama.
weed?
They're still pretty loaded.
Yeah,
Nate Oates has been to a Final Four, man.
I understand. I'm looking for upsets, pal. I've got Hofstra.
I got you.
Hofstra. here.
How far do you got BYU going?
I got them
Okay.
beating Texas, and that's it.
I have
them losing
BYU.
to Texas.
I got them losing to Gonzaga in the next round.
I
threw
have
them
them
all the way to
beating
the Final
Gonzaga.
Four.
BYU in the
Bonsa.
Final Four. Wow, that's
That'd be
impressive.
great. It'd be,
Put
listen,
the Bonsa all the way through.
It would be great for the NBA if DeBonsa goes deep, or I mean Peterson too, I guess. But like, I think people are starting to be more down on Peterson in the NBA circles because of the lack of availability. Now, a good tournament can change that. There's no question about that. I mean, listen, the tournament for those guys that are lottery picks, the tournament does matter. Like, I can tell you about a guy near and dear to my heart, right? Dwayne Wade was a lottery pick coming out of Marquette, but he became a top 5 pick because he took Marquette to the Final Four, and he beat Kentucky in the Elite Eight. And the famous story is Pat Riley told the story. He was on a treadmill in Milwaukee watching his alma mater getting crushed by Dwayne Wade. He's like, that's the kid I'm drafting.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's gonna be AJ DeBonsa this year.
Well, I've got BYU, Greg. I've got BYU in the first round beating Texas. Then I've got them facing Gonzaga.
Yep.
And then I've got BYU beating Gonzaga.
Good.
But where I've got BYU getting knocked out of the tournament is against Purdue, which would be in the Sweet 16.
I don't think Purdue's very good.
No, I've
Second
seen
half
them
of the year,
3
they're
times.
good. I actually got Miami upsetting them.
That could very well happen.
I got Miami beating Missouri, which is going to be tough because they're in St. Louis to play that first game.
I've got Missouri in that
I mean,
game.
that's a rough. Let me tell you something. If you're the higher seed and you have to play literally an hour or so or 2 hours away from the opponent's like home base, that's crazy.
UCLA had a chance to beat Purdue in the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament without Tyler Bilodeau and without Donovan Dent.
Remember,
look at that. That is good.
They
That's
started
good. Very good.
Purdue,
Way to
Cappy,
go,
to
Bird.
Greg's point, I believe they started like 18-1 or
Yep.
something like that.
And then UCLA beat them.
And then they were like 500 kind of
the
like
rest
in the
of the way.
back half of the year.
They
yeah.
did
Well, what do
win
you
the
guys-
Big Ten, but it was a little bit.
Yeah, they're shaky this year.
What do you guys have UCLA doing? I've got UCLA.
I lose to UConn.
Same. So I have UCLA advancing past University of Central Florida. Then they see UConn, and then they get knocked out.
Who do you got in the Final Four?
I have the UCLA, by the way, going to the Elite Eight and losing to Kansas.
Okay, so let's do that.
All right, here
Elite
goes.
Eight. Who's your Elite Eight?
For me, Elite Eight. I've got St. John's and UConn. I've got Florida and Houston. I've got Arizona and Purdue, and I've got Michigan against Iowa State. That's my Elite Eight.
I've got Duke and UConn. I've got Arizona, Gonzaga. I've got standby. Florida. I'm sorry. Yeah. Florida and Houston, Michigan and Iowa State. And
Okay,
then in
we're
my
the same
Final Four,
Mm-hmm.
I've got Arizona, Iowa State, Duke and Houston. I've got Arizona, Houston in the championship. Arizona wins the title.
I have St. John's against Houston in the Final Four. I've got Arizona against Iowa State in the Final Four. Arizona State takes on Houston in the championship, and I have Arizona winning the national
Look
championship.
at that, Cappy.
Bear the F down,
And
brother.
by the way, we've never even discussed this. Like literally just hashing it out right now on air.
And listen, I'm supposing that you are probably using a digital version right now. as
I'm
you're
on the
looking-
ESPN.com, yes.
Old school, printed out, bracket, filled in, handwritten, old school right here. Old school. There you go. I still print them. I still write on them.
Boom.
Why do you do that, Cap?
I used to do it all the time too,
Yeah, it's
Cappy.
fun.
I would do it, and then I would cross people off the list,
Yep.
like with a Sharpie.
Oh.
It was fun to do, but now you don't know who anybody is. It's tough now.
It's not like it used to be, man.
Yeah. I got Kansas winning the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. I took Kansas.
I mean, they've been shaky, man.
They have a Kansas, Houston, BYU, and Michigan, and Kansas beating Michigan in the final.
I have Duke and Michigan in the.
I mean,
the
for Bill
championship.
Self, his health, considering what he's had to deal with this year with Darren Peterson, I hope that he goes far.
Yeah. I worked one NCAA tournament, George. One NCAA tournament for CBS
Yeah,
many
you
years
told me
ago.
it was like the hardest thing you've ever done.
It was the worst, man. Because I think we did in the first
Who were
day.
you working with?
The play-by-play announcer was a gentleman by the name of Craig Bolerjack.
Oh,
You
yeah,
remember
Utah
Bolerjack?
Jazz. Yeah.
Great guy,
Yeah.
Craig Bolerjack. And the color commentator, gosh, I'm going to have a hard time coming here. He used to be the head coach at Rutgers, and I got to come up with his name, and he became like a stockbroker and lives in like Ponte Vedra, Florida. God, I can't come up with his name.
He was a stockbroker? Did he win the Smack-Off, too?
Oh, man.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Come on, man. But anyway, I'll come up with his name. Former Rutgers coach. Great guy. But I think we did 4
Steve
games.
Picchio?
No, that doesn't sound right. We did 4 games in one day at the Kemper Arena in Kansas and in Kansas City.
Oh,
and Kansas
Bob Wenzel?
Bob Wenzel.
Yeah.
Yes, Bob, great guy. Yeah. And then we had to come back and do 2 more games, and that was it. Once we went to the Sweet 16, it's like, okay, you're done. Get
Then
lost.
you're done. Get in Harlan and Ian Eagle and those guys, all those people that know what they're talking about.
Right, all those people show. And by the way, this was old school. Dude, I'll remember, hey, how about this? The late, great Greg Gumbel.
Yeah.
Let's go live to the Kemper Arena where Scott Kaplan is standing by with John Calipari after his Memphis team just won this game. And
is that the Derrick Rose team?
I don't remember exactly because it was a long-ass time ago, dude.
What year was
time
this?
ago. Probably 2004,
No,
5,
then it
6.
It wasn't Derrick Rose.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Derrick Rose
2006.
Was Derrick Rose 2006? No, I want to say 8. Hold on. I'll tell you right
I don't know. I did enjoy
They
it. I
played
did have a good
UCLA.
time
They
with it.
played. They played.
Yeah, they played UCLA.
They played UCLA, and it was against Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
And in the Final Four, Kevin Love.
Yeah. There was just a video around
Rose.
this.
Yeah.
He was drafted in 2008, so it could not have been 2006.
So then it was 2000.
Because he was a freshman. He only played 1 year.
Was that 7? Might have been 7.
No, well, it had to have been 8, like the
Could've
tournament
been
in
8.
2008.
Oh, okay.
So did you?
Not
it was,
7?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
right.
2008.
Yeah.
8:47 in the morning.
Quack, quack.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Thursday. The madness begins in just minutes. Meanwhile, speaking of madness, don't let that madness of not being able to see things hurt you, Cappy. That's why you got to go see our friends at VisionWorks.
That's why I had to put on these new Ferragamo frames. And as I'm looking at my brackets, I'm looking down because this is, for up close. Now, again, I will say that the VisionWorks people were very honest with me. They're like, this is your first pair of glasses. This is the first time you've ever had a prescription. And when you've got these progressives where the top part of the lens is for further out, it's really, really, really helping my driving a lot. The middle part is more like your computer 2-3 feet away from you. And then the bottom part is I got to see stuff that's real small that's right in front of me. So, look, that's why you got to get out and get those early eye exams because they're not just looking to see if you can see letters and read stuff. They're looking to catch early signs of glaucoma, diabetes, and hypertension. You must go to VisionWorks and get an early eye exam.
Absolutely right, Lindsay. And they got the simple shopping for you, right?
Yep, simple shopping because they organize their frames by shape and price. They also make it easy on their website, visionworks.com, where you can browse those frames, you can make an appointment, you can even check to see if they accept your insurance on their website. So go to visionworks.com to make it really simple for yourself.
Plus, they've got the 100-day guarantee. If you don't love it, they'll fix it. And you got your new year, you got your new benefits. And as I like to remind you, use those benefits to get your eyes checked, okay?
Right.
And you're probably getting that tax refund in your account in just days. Don't waste the money, Cappy. Don't buy the Cheez-Its Extra Toasty and the Chicharrones for the tournament. Put aside that money to get your eyes checked at VisionWorks. They also got the BOGO. 2 pairs, one easy to... Man, I stumbled on it again.
Come on,
2
man.
pairs, one easy decision. Buy one, get one free at VisionWorks. We love VisionWorks. As I mentioned, my parents will be going to the Fullerton one on Saturday.
What's going to
I
happen
told them,
there?
don't get down in that eye exam room.
Don't do
but
it,
if
huh?
you do it, at least lock the door.
Who initiates, by the way, Mucho or Angela?
At this point, I think Angela.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is Mucho like, nah, come on, not now, later?
Maybe, but I
Yeah.
don't really know.
But Angela's like, no, here and now.
Yeah. She's like, hey, I just watched that YouTube of Sedano.
I'm ready to go.
8:50 in the morning. We continue we continue our madness next in 3 minutes from right now.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm. Oh.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Call Jacob.
LA, are you ready? Introducing your new hotline for accidents and injuries.
800-345-6789. That's not a score, guys. That's the number. 800-345-6789.
Because when LA gets hurt, there's only one call that counts.
Accident or injury. Call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob. Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he could be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, presented by Call Jacob and Jacob Emrani.
The new phone number, 800-345-6789.
My guy, your guy, Cappy's guy, the great Jacob Emrani. 800-345-6789.
With a new phone number, 800-345-6789.
8:53, good morning. Cappy on this day in 2015, the number one hit, Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk.
Was Joey Dorsey on that team, Cappy, or Rodney Carney?
Rodney Carney sounds very familiar.
Yeah. Joey Dorsey, I think, was on that team.
Rodney Carney was like their best player in that era.
Robert Dozier?
Yeah.
Also, today's Clayton Kershaw's birthday. He turns 38.
Oh, look at that.
And Andy Reid turns 68. How many cheeseburgers do you think Andy's going to have today to celebrate? Loves his cheeseburgers.
Yes, he does.
Meanwhile,
dude, we had some great food yesterday delivered to the set yesterday.
From where?
Delivered. Let me hear.
It was like Asian. It was very good.
Was it from the same Asian food truck that Cappy went to?
It might have been because it was like there was they had like a great teriyaki chicken spread. They had a teriyaki steak spread. They also had like an orange chicken setup. They had some tofu for Coach Malone because he's vegan. Pescatarian, excuse me. But so he can eat like
fish
or vegan food, right? And they had some rice. They had some veggies. It was delicious.
Meanwhile, you know what time it is? It's time to BB go for it. In every game, someone gets the chance to guess which team will score the first 3-point basket. And last night, our BB go for it contestant was Ben Graham from North Hollywood, who correctly guessed that the Lakers would hit the first three. Let's hear the call from Johnny I.
Rebound Ayton, give it to LeBron. Lakers lead 5-4. LeBron into the front court. LeBron dribbling, top of the key. Three-pointer by LeBron, good again. He's 2 for 2 from 3, and it's 8-4 Lakers.
Ben Graham from North Hollywood, nice work. You won a $100 BB Go gift card, and now you're entered to win a trip to basketball's biggest stage. Want to play? Listen to Mason and Ireland for your chance to win. Good luck from our friends at BB Go. Bring something different to the table. BB, go for it.
Maybe next time we'll have some BB Go. We'll have some BB Go to set up there at the TV studio. By the way, if you look, I don't know if Carlo can use Cappy's camera to use the whiteboard, to get a shot of the whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
But I've drawn the court already on the whiteboard. And I wrote basket because I figured you'd ask me, what's that other circle at the top? So that way there'd be no confusion.
Well, where's the backboard?
I don't need to write the backboard.
Well, I mean, if you would have told me, you said, hey, look, this is obviously the backboard, the basket.
Cappy, reboot that thing.
The Russians are getting you.
The Rich Eisen Show begins top of the hour on 710 and on the app. If you're with us on the app, stay right there, Southern. We continue our YouTube hour. Sedano's going to get the whiteboard out. Maybe we'll take some calls. Who knows what we'll get into.
Oh, that's right. Those phones work. What, 877-710-ESPN.
It's back up.
877-710-3776.
Look at that.
Call in, suckers.
We will see you. We'll see you in just a few minutes on a Thursday.
Hey, it's Mace here for Cosm. And March Madness isn't meant to be watched. It's meant to be experienced. At Cosm, you're not just watching, you're in the game, wall to wall, LED, every dunk, every buzzer beater. You can lock into the tournament mode inside the dome. You will feel like you are courtside. Set it up with VIP all-inclusive food and drinks, and yeah, they'll deliver it straight to your seat. Or rally the crew in the hall with every game on all at once. March Madness lives at Cosm. Be there.
Mike, in sports, dynasties don't happen by luck. They happen with culture, coaching, and execution.
That's exactly how we run Rotolo Chevrolet, with all of those ingredients.
So how much of that is why you've been number one 14 years in a row?
When you put all those ingredients together and your processes stay in place, you're going to get great results.
And if you come to the store, you're going to find out why you're number one.
That's what it's all about. Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
From the showroom to the service bay, everyone is at the top of their game. Rotolo Chevrolet, built like a champion, driven to win. Visit RotoloChevy.com.
Hey, Laker fans, 2026 is the year of you when you suit up with National University to pursue a career-focused bachelor's or master's degree. Take your best shot with NU's Year of You scholarship and score up to $6,000 annually toward an industry-current bachelor's or master's degree. 4 or 8 week courses, flexible online options, plus free tutoring, career counseling, and more. Apply by March 31st at nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's May. Shoot your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play just $5. That's right. Prize Picks now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, and more. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. Prize Picks accepts most major payment methods, making deposits into your account quick and easy this sports season. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. Confetti Craze makes it easy to turn any day into a party with its delicious birthday cake flavor and big birthday energy. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. I bring these tiny bottles everywhere to cakeify my day with tasty caffeine boosts. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Clinton Yates here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast. Others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Yeah, Andy's on NBA Countdown tonight, live from Los Angeles. Don't miss Windy on that. Get your whole Wednesday full of Windy.
Yeah, but he'll be with George.
Yeah, I know. That's what I know.
Big deal.
I mean, you cut me off before I could get to the main part of the hook.
I mean, come on, man.
Why are you cutting me off?
Well, I mean, because you didn't seem to promote my boy Sedano. You were promoting Windy. You don't have to promote me.
Because I connected it to Windy Wednesday.
I understand.
And then I was going to leave it to George. Oh. You don't know how to do radio now?
I'm learning. I have a lesson later
What'd you
today.
eat at that Asian food truck last night?
I don't know what the hell it was, but it was damn good.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Luka moving right, throws it to Aton, right back to Luka. Luka dribbles left, spins out of a double team, drives down the middle, alley-oop, LeBron slam dunk.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Here is Austin. Throws it right side, Marcus Smart, kick it to LeBron, now to Luka. Luka driving. Luka steps back. Three-pointer by Luka. Boom! It's good! Timeout Rockets! Luka mouths off to the Houston crowd, and the Lakers have taken this game by the throat. Los Angeles 120 and Houston 111 have taken this game by the throat.
A little sabor? Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the weirdo on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
right now.
Monstrous. Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, Mongrels, stay tuned.
The Lakers are going to win again.
Yeah.
Oh, March Madness has started. I see Barkley and Kenny.
The madness has begun. 9:02 and 30 seconds. Good morning. Welcome to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, the YouTube hour on YouTube and on the app on this 19th of March, 2026. Cappy, do it.
Hey, somebody's calling.
I think that's Dr. Clapper.
Hello, you're on the air. Oh, they're gone.
Probably Tony Danza wants a piece of us.
They were calling earlier, but we went to break.
The number is back, 877-710-ESPN. It only took 3.5 months, but we're back.
Not bad.
Do you want me to go explain Horn's action to Cappy and Horn's chin?
So, yeah, Dr. Robert Clapper will join us for his weekly visit, thanks to Cedars-Sinai, in just a few moments. But we've been talking about Horn's chin.
That's what JJ calls.
That's what JJ calls.
Well,
What
that
does
says
he
it seems like it's his pet play.
He does this?
Yeah.
All right. So then we got the whiteboard out. Carlos Saisu, who's now part of our morning
You want me to
crew.
go over there?
Yeah, go over there.
Okay, hold on.
Come on, man. Get over there, will you?
Make sure that other mic's up.
Here comes Sedano. Sedano's
other
at the
mic up for
whiteboard
him.
now. This is Sedano. I'm gonna
Bergie's
going to
go in there, too, and help him.
I mean, taught by Eric Spoelstra himself.
You got to go in here. So it's going to be
Just
tough.
do it.
Can I just
You
rip
can
this
do it.
mic off?
Yeah, rip it off.
Rip that thing.
Rip that thing. We got a
Come on,
stick
Berg.
mic for the kid. Turn
Come
the
on,
mic
Berg.
off
You-
while he's
look-
adjusting it.
Oh,
please.
look at Bergie go. Look at Bergie go. Look at him. Unscrewing. Lefties, loosies, righties, tighties. Nope, can't do it with that hand. Now I got to go to my right hand. Wait, I need a tool. I think I need a wrench. I got to go in the back and I got to go to the toolbox. Now I'm going to try for a different one because this one looks looser. Right hand, left turn, pull the microphone, hand microphone, unravel microphone, get the wires off.
Somebody from the home office who's watching this will be writing a memo to us later.
Yeah, do not mess with the
there we go.
equipment.
Yeah, Bergen, just hold it.
Yeah,
Come on,
hold
Bergie.
it.
Yeah, Bergie, hold
Actually,
it.
You know what? You hold the mic for me.
Bergie, you hold it for
There we go.
Sedano.
All right, so here's the deal, Cappy.
Hold Sedano's
So
mic.
we're going to teach you basic Horns action first,
All
just
right.
the setup, okay?
Here we go.
All right, so hold on. So we got the Hold on. The problem is that you're blocking the camera.
No, he's fine. You're great,
Oh,
George.
we're good?
You're good.
Can
Yeah,
you
you're
see
good.
it all?
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
this is easier.
Move
Thank
the
you.
other
Very good.
microphone from the bottom. Move
All
the
right.
other microphone.
Yeah. Oh, move it from out of the way?
Yeah, you're out of. Yeah, get.
Okay.
Yeah, go, kid.
Okay, so
come on, coach.
So here's what we got. So who do you want on the floor, right? Luka, LeBron, Austin, and who are the other two players? Ayton
Marcus
and
Smart and DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me draw them in.
All right.
This is where they need to set up for regular.
Greg, can you go in there and hold it?
Bernie, hold my.
No,
hold
it's
the
okay.
mic.
I'll put it down.
You're gonna put it down? Okay.
Regular horns action. Okay, this is regular horns. Okay,
Regular
just
horns.
the setup.
All
Okay,
right, stand by for regular horns. Here we go.
Regular horns. Here we go.
All right.
George is now writing on the board. We're going to have Luka up top. Okay, that's good. Luka's going to hold the ball. Okay, then we're going to have Austin. Where's Austin going to be? Let's take a look. Up at the top of the key. Who you putting there? All right, wait a second. Over on the left wing, we're going to have Austin Reeves on the left wing. Okay, on the right side, how about maybe?
Who do you want to set the eventual screen for Luka? You tell me.
I want DeAndre Ayton to set the screen.
Okay,
because that's my guy.
Let's see Mason and Ireland try to do this.
Oh yeah, come on, man. All right, here comes Ayton. He's at the top of the key. Okay, should have maybe LeBron right over there next to him. There you go. There's LeBron, other side of the key. And then we'll have Marcus Smart out here on the right side.
We
Okay.
should leave this whiteboard up all day so the other shows know. And when
Right.
DeMarco walks in, he's just going to be like, oh, crap, and then he'll walk
this
out.
is basic horns action. Okay, Cappy, you have your point guard here
Mm-hmm.
at the top of the key, basically. You have two guys at the elbows, okay? And then you have two guys in the corners.
Okay,
So
got
that's basic horns action, all right? Now, horns chin.
Oh, DeAndre just entered the ball knowers, chap. He said Cap know nothing about Horns Chin.
No, Cap doesn't know nothing about no horns chin.
Him.
No, he don't know nothing.
So-
DeAndre, I got that. No, I don't have it.
So I'm going to put this defender here on Luka. I'm going to make the X here a defender on Luka, okay?
Okay, all right.
So what happens is horns chin is the point guard will pass it to the guy at one elbow. In this case, it'll be LeBron, right?
Okay, all right.
Ayton, in this case, because you wanted him to set the screen, will set the back screen on Luka's defender.
Oh.
Okay?
Great job, DeAndre.
And then
Ayton, that is.
Luka will then dive to the basket. LeBron will hit him. Layup. Good to go. That's your horns action right there.
That was it?
That's
Okay.
it. That's
Oh, wow.
horns chin.
Can you
I mean, that's
imagine
Horns
if
chin, huh?
Can you imagine if our DeAndre Young D ran Horns Chin?
Oh.
The whole neighborhood would feel it.
So there you go. Actually, what I need to do is this. I did the wrong thing.
Oh, wait, what? You were wrong about
No,
horns
no.
chin?
The way
now
I
you're
drew-
teaching me the wrong thing.
No, the way I drew the lines, dummy.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going to go in and tell somebody today. I'm going to do this exact same exercise for people today.
You
and
better,
they're gonna be-
you
I'm gonna
better
be
tell
like, oh, I
JJ
screwed it up.
Sedano you're going to need more plays because you're going to do this every week in here.
Yeah, from now on, it's chalk talk with
It's actually
Sedano.
the passes are the dots. Luka dives to the basket and then
Oh,
scores.
okay, got it.
So there
You better
go.
get ready.
Yeah.
So there you
Wow.
have it. That's horns
Way to
chin.
go. Way to go,
So
coach.
pass to the elbow. Other elbow sets the back screen. Point guard goes to the basket, and then pocket pass here, easy layup.
Okay, now, coach, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Have you taught this horns chin play to your 8-year-old team?
No, we just do a regular we do a variation of it because we set the screen, right? And then we'll set the screen here, and then they'll just go and drive to the basket. There isn't an initial pass all the time. I tell them, though, if there's two on you, you got to pass, right? So, I mean, with 7-year-olds, I try to keep it a little more simple. But I could run horns chin with 7-year-olds if if I had enough time to practice with them. Yes.
Yeah, they would enjoy the name. Now, here's what I'd love you to do. You ready, coach? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take Austin Reeves, and I want you to switch up where Austin and LeBron are. Okay? I want you to put LeBron in the left corner, and I want you to put Austin up at the top at the elbow. That's what we call it in the business. That area right there up at the top of the key. That's called the elbow, Chris. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yep.
Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put LeBron in the left corner, okay? But I'm still going to have Luka up top handling the ball. And then here's what I'm going to do. Okay? This is what is known in the playbook as behind the back alley-oop. That's the name of this play right here. And George, what Luka's going to do is he's going to control the ball at the top here outside the three-point line.
So we could still do it off of horns chin, right? So what you end up doing is you're talking about the play that kind of sealed it, is what
Correct.
you're saying?
So Luka goes behind his back, driving to the basket.
Wait, right. So you're saying set the screen, then Luka drives, and then LeBron? I don't remember the specifics of it. Did Luka pass it first and get it back and then throw it up, or did he just come off the screen?
He came off the screen.
Okay, so he came off the screen. So he would go here, right? He'd go here. LeBron would come this way. Defender meets Luka here. right? And then Luka would lob it to LeBron for the basket.
Right.
Yeah.
And that play is in the playbook as behind the back alley-oop. That's what they call it.
I don't believe that's what they call it.
No, that's, I think, exactly what it's called. Or at least that's what happened. Spectacular play last night by Luka.
Is that Horn's forehead?
Way to coach us up, Coach. Yeah. Coach Sedano. Nice whiteboard session.
Let's put everybody back where they belong on this.
Very nice whiteboard session. All right, wait a second. We're moving LeBron.
We're going to put it back to where it was.
Okay, AR is going to go over to the left wing. LeBron's going to be up at the top. You can just abbreviate LBJ. We all know who that is. Then the AR. You can just do AR. There you go, kid.
Hold on. Got to put the dotted line here.
Okay, dotted line. There you go.
Yeah,
now
so
what?
you go.
Now what are we looking at, Coach?
Pass here.
Okay, pass to LeBron.
Luka dives.
Luka goes.
Pass here.
LeBron in. And then right to the hoops. There you go. And that, people, is why the Lakers have won 7 straight games right there. That's why.
Because of the Horn's chin?
Horn's chin is the exact answer. You were looking for answers? Today when your friends say to you, gosh, it's interesting. The Lakers have won 7 straight games. They're on fire. You say, Horn's chin. And if you're a ball knower, then you will know exactly what we're talking about.
All right, we're done here now.
Nice job.
Nice job, Sedano.
Way to coach it up. Nice. Next coaching session, we're going to talk about kickoff coverage, okay? We're going to talk about lane integrity.
No, we don't need you to get in on Sedano's bit. I want it to be Sedano's bit.
I want a piece of this action.
Yeah,
I
want a little piece.
You're going to coach football?
I'm going to coach special teams.
All right.
It's my specialty.
Is DeAndre, I'm sure DeAndre, who's in the chat, loves a little Horn's chin action.
He does. That's why I said
know anything about Horn's chin.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice job, Georgie. Very, very good.
I told you it wasn't that hard.
No, very simple play.
But it works.
Yeah, it seemed to work really well. Horn's chin. Okay.
All right, let's get Dr. Clapper on. Dr. Clapper, I did my own version. I did Sedano vision there.
The great Dr. Robert Clapper, courtesy of Cedar-Sinai. You hear the Weekend Warrior Show Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA.
Yeah, he's got Clapper vision. I did Sedano vision on the whiteboard.
It was nice.
Pretty good.
That was fantastic, George.
Well, you're welcome. So now you know next time you see JJ call for Horn's chin and you see him do the little horns on his chin, now you know the play. Now, by the way, it could be either elbow. He could pass it, to the guy on the other elbow, and then the other guy sets the screen. Basically, the way it works is the point guard is on the top, the guy's at the elbows, one guy gets the pass, the other guy sets the back screen, then the point guard dives to the basket, and then the guy who received the ball at the elbow passes it to him for a layup, in theory.
You get all that, Doc?
Yeah, it sounds a lot like the triangle.
Similar.
Yeah.
That's
but you're
a
not
nice
allowed
way of
to
saying
tell
no,
a
huh?
current NBA player we're going to play the triangle. They'll all march out of the court.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, they play the rectangle nowadays, Doc. They don't play the triangle anymore. You know what I'm saying?
They need a little circumcision.
Well, hey, you missed the earlier part of the show. That would have come in handy earlier in today's show. Doc, can I ask everybody a quick question here? Because I saw the breaking news earlier today about Cade Cunningham of the Pistons and they said a collapsed lung. And I was waiting for everybody to explain how this happened. And apparently it happened Tuesday night when he went to dive for a loose ball. I'm reading about this. I was kind of waiting for somebody to show me the highlight of it, but he collided with Trey Johnson from the Wizards. So, Doc, you tell us, when we hear that somebody has a collapsed lung and that it's going to be weeks, this is Detroit, the number 1 seed in the East, and this is probably considered their best player. What is the diagnosis here for a collapsed lung, and what kind of expectation should there be in terms of this kid making it back?
So the official term for a collapsed lung is a pneumothorax, and that's the collapse of the lung. So this definitely is going to need a Clapper vision. So if you ever were in your kitchen and you spilled water on the countertop, if you now took a glass and put it on that pooled water on the countertop, sometimes it's very hard to straight up lift. It's called capillary reaction, Dr. Kaplan. But you can't really lift the glass up because it's stuck to that pool of water. But you can slide the glass on the countertop, and if you want to get the glass to come up to break the bond, you take the glass towards the end of the countertop where it's not touching it anymore, and then you break the bond and you can lift your glass up. Are you familiar with this?
1,000% perfect description. Excellent job, Dr. Clapper.
So when you now are talking to me and taking a breath, go ahead and put your hand on your chest. Take a deep breath and exhale. So as your ribs, the bone, the cartilage, the muscles expand the barrel of your chest and your diaphragm below pulls down, as you expand the bones, what comes with it as you expand? The lungs. Well, what is gluing the lung to go with the rib cage as you inhale and exhale? That same capillary action, just like the glass on the countertop. All right, so you have these wonderful layers on the outside of the lung, and you have this wonderful layer on the inside of the chest cavity, and in between is this wonderful liquid, and that's what allows them, without glue, for them to talk to each other, to stay stuck on each other. And so what happened to Cade Cunningham is not really because of the trauma, although that kind of pushes him. He has an air bubble, a bleb, if you will, on the surface of his lung, the outer surface. And when that bursts, you literally lose the adhesion, if you will, of the outside of the lung with the inside of the chest cavity, and the lung collapses, this pneumothorax. It usually has occurred in my world when I go to the ER for a gunshot wound or someone's been stabbed in the chest. That is the outside puncturing that cavity, allowing the lung to collapse. But obviously that doesn't happen here. So this is a closed pneumothorax, and it occurs because of a bursting of a bubble on the surface of the lung that allows it to happen. I hope that. How was that? Is that understandable?
You get all that, George? You get all that? Like, you know, if you wind up getting stabbed in the chest, man, you got to go to the hospital and you got to deal with this thing, you know? Doc, that was pretty damn graphic and violent, Doc. Good God, man.
Yeah, that's when the horn goes in your chest, speaking of the horn offense.
Well, that doesn't sound very good for this young kid, Cunningham. That doesn't sound good at all.
So the treatment is you literally now either stick a syringe into their chest through the skin, but probably what he will need is called a chest tube, where you feel between the ribs, and you can feel on your own chest right now, feel your ribs, and you can feel a space between two of the ribs up by your armpit, and that's where we take a scalpel, puncture through the skin, puncture through the muscle, and you stick a tube directly into the cavity, and now you suck out the air that's not supposed to be between the lung and the chest cavity, and that takes time to heal up from, and so I don't see him coming back so soon, because the biggest problem is if you leave him alone and do it without this treatment, getting on an airplane is not a good idea for Cade Cunningham.
So C.J. McCollum had this same situation a while back, Doc, if you may remember, and he was able to return to basketball activity, not necessarily a game, I believe, after about 2 weeks. Now, is that a best-case scenario, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a best-case scenario because that means, George, that they used the chest tube or they sucked out with a syringe, and now the glue occurred on its own. That's wonderful, best-case scenario. The other scenario is you actually need to get a load of this, talcum powder, which is annoying enough that causes scar between the lung and the chest cavity so that it permanently stays up. So that's a bigger deal. That's your worst-case scenario. But C.J. McCollum, best-case scenario. But I can't imagine. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference is now going to change because of his lung.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, if you're the Boston Celtics, I think, and the Knicks, right? The Knicks particularly, everyone assumes Boston because if Tatum is starting to come around, and I'd love to get your thoughts on his first 6 games. But the Knicks are the team that beat Detroit last year. Detroit has demolished them in the regular season because clearly they were furious about the way that series ended last year. The Knicks could benefit the most just based off their lack of success against Detroit. But clearly Boston is a team, and even Cleveland, I would say, that now have a much better chance of getting through the East, for sure.
They need to do right by his Achilles tendon, Jason Tatum, and they better watch his minutes. They better not – he can be spectacular, but he better not play regular minutes because there'll be trouble.
Yeah, he's playing nearly 30 minutes, though, Doc.
Yeah, well, famous words said, but I'm just telling you, there better be minute restrictions, and they better watch it because you don't want this to tear again.
That's interesting because the coach, when I did the first game, and I remember we talked to Joe Mazzulla, and it was a kind of a funny conversation because we asked him, like, hey, what's going on with Jason? He goes, he's going to start. And I asked him, well, what about a minutes restriction? He said, no minutes restriction. I said, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, we've been going for a month. Like, we've been going for a month. This has been in the works for a month. He goes, but we'll be smart about it. And in that game, the first game, he played 27. It was a blowout at that point. By the time it blew up to about 20 points, they took him out. And then the next game, he played 28 minutes. And he's hovered around that same range for a while, like kind of high 20s. And they've kind of kept him in that range. So you're saying that's too high still, you believe?
I believe, and here's the problem, George. We did the Woody Allen thing. Those who can't do teach. Those who can't teach Jim. That's the coach. You know what I mean? So we cannot rely on him. And even though he's been given a green light, the problem is the downside is catastrophic. This is not going to be where Jason Tatum feels fatigue or there's any kind of early warning sign. His body whispers to him. No, it's going to shout at him because he's torn it again. They need to be smart about it. Can you get away with it? Sure, you can prove me wrong, but let me tell you, it's not completely where it needs to be because of the amount of months since the surgery. It's still remodeling.
Hey, Doc, the Clippers have lost 3 straight games, and Kawhi Leonard now left knee sprain. They say day-to-day.
Ankle.
Obviously, yeah, you're calling it's an ankle. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Yeah, left ankle.
Excuse me. So, with regards to Kawhi, the number of injuries he's had, the amount that he does play, doesn't play, et cetera, when we say day-to-day, what should we be expecting from Kawhi Leonard?
It's a great question, Scott, because this absolutely needs a clap revision. When you have a mild sprain, you just roll your ankle, yes, you have disrupted the ligament. Microscopically, that's the word mild versus a complete tear of the ligament, okay? And you get swelling and you get pain. You can treat a player in a high-top sneaker. You can tape them. You can wear a brace. And they can be back like he was last night. And, 17 points, I think, in the first quarter, looking good. But if you look at later in the game, he is grimacing. And the reality is when you have that mild injury to the ligament, what you are damaging is the burglar alarm sensor. So when you roll your ankle and it goes a little too far, inside the ligament lives a sensor. It's called the Golgi tendon that tells your brain, uh-oh, the ankle's about to go too far. And that sensor tells the brain, fire immediately your muscles, your peroneal longus and brevis tendon, which is on the outside, the little toe side of your calf. There's a reflex that happens, and it's amazing because of stretching the ligament fires the burglar alarm. The alarm goes off in your brain, and the miracle of our body fires the muscles to bring the foot back into the right position. So when you have a minor sprain, you've damaged the burglar alarm. So this is the answer to your question. He has a damaged sensor. And so if he goes and plays and rolls his ankle again, he ain't getting the help of his muscles anymore because there's no longer communication, and he's at risk for a bigger sprain. And that's my concern.
Yeah, he did put in 29 points, though, last night.
Yeah. Again, you can get away with it. You can go, nah, Dr. Clapper was wrong. Yeah, good. I'm happy to have that debate.
Yeah, I think he's also, Doc, because I believe he can only miss 2 more games, and not if not, he's ineligible for the postseason award stuff. And I think that's pushing guys in the NBA in a lot of ways to not miss games, right? Like Wemby, I think, can only miss like 2. I think Jokic can only miss like 2. So I think guys, because there's money attached to that stuff,
That's always been the biggest problem in sports, right? Because what's your incentive? Be healthy. And that's particularly what we love right now about LeBron. He has changed his game to accommodate this current team. He's being patient, right? As J.J. Redick says, that patience is the key word when you have an injury or when you're getting older. Be patient. You don't have to have more money. These guys make enough. You don't have to have more acclaim. You're going to be in the playoffs. But you know what? The right side of the brain don't talk to the left side of the brain in a lot of people.
Yeah. The great Dr. Robert Clapper. Did you have one more, Cappy?
One more. Hey, real quick. Dr. Clapper, we went back and forth a little bit last week about the Kings. You know, you kind of made it seem like the L.A. Kings were done. Good win the other night over the Rangers 4-1. Yes, they had lost to the Devils previous to that, but they did beat the Islanders prior to that. So I'm not giving up on the Kings making the postseason yet, Dr. Clapper.
I have 2 words for you, Scott Kaplan. Baruch Hashem.
Okay. Well, Baruch Hashem is right.
Good luck to them. I mean, I'm praying for them. May they make the playoffs. That would be amazing because he potentially could be back to ice skate for the Kings again.
All right. Let's hope so.
There you have it.
There you go.
Doc, we love you, buddy.
Okay, me too. Can't wait till next week.
See ya.
He says me too. Does he mean that he loves him or does he mean he loves us?
I think he loves us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
And maybe some of him too.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah. Love that guy.
Yeah. There you have it. Cappy, so now the audience, we got a little YouTube spike for the whiteboard. Now the audience wants to know if you're going to draw up some football plays during football season.
I would love to do that. I really would. I think especially what I should do is, you know, if the Rams don't get their special teams together this year and we have a specific play in mind, you know, say, hey, look, on kickoff return or on punt return, this is why the Rams wound up not being able to stop the punt return. That was the situation against Seattle. Remember, it was like week 14. Rams had a 16-point lead. They punted the ball, and Seattle scored a touchdown on the punt return. I'll break it all down for you, George. Who didn't have their proper lane integrity? Who was in the wrong position? How did this guy make the move? How was he able to get through? So, yeah, I'm into it. I like the whiteboard. I think you should stay in the studio.
Okay.
I do. I like the idea. It was very good.
Now,
I was
Chris
very
wants
impressed.
to keep it in here just because people are going to walk in and be like, what the hell is this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I feel like that is you love to create chaos.
I love to stick it in people's face and say you are not as good as us. And I've always been that way whenever I work on a show. Mm-hmm. I want to make it the best show. And I think going back to the old days of what we do, you need to always have a best show. Now, Mason and Ireland are our best show from a content standpoint, from a numbers standpoint. And that's great. That makes us work harder. And we want them to work harder. Then we want the afternoon show to work harder. So that's part of the mythology of leadership, is I want people to think, oh, crap, Sedano's doing whiteboard. What can we do next? Maybe we throw a pie at Mace. I don't know.
You don't think they could do a whiteboard?
Of course they could. But me just ramping up, oh, you guys can't do whiteboard.
No.
And then Mace will be like, oh, no, people are going to think I'm old. Now I got to get a whiteboard. Maybe I'll do another podcast called the Mason Plus Whiteboard Edition. Yeah. Who knows?
Wow. Thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
You said mythology. I think you mean methodology, right?
I don't know. What did I say? I said mythology?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Methodology.
Thumbs up.
I think if Michael Thompson saw that, he'd be like, oh, look, horn section.
You think so, huh?
Yeah. I think you'd look at it, oh, this is horn chin. You just
Hey,
look
take
at it
a
and
picture
know.
and send it to him, George.
What do you think Johnny I is going to say?
Horn chin.
Like when Johnny I and I got into a big fight last week.
About what?
That's a long story. But him
On
and I
air
got
or
into
off air?
Well, it started a little. No, it was all off air because it wasn't Tuesday. It was a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to my office. I said, let's talk. And then he put his hand on my thigh. Like if
What if I'm a sicko that likes to watch?
Well, no, he didn't watch. He put my hand on his. He goes, I got you. I get it. But it was good. It was healthy. Listen, that's good. You want people to be a little combative. You want a little conflict.
What was the fight about, though?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought it was interesting. I'd like to know that.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Because John and I trust each other on a different level.
Oh, okay. You're not going to tell me because you know I want to know.
Yeah, well, not just that, but I wouldn't betray John's trust.
Oh, okay. All right. That's nice.
But again, I could tell him, listen, I do a lot of shtick. You do a lot of shtick. You're the star of this place. I'm just trying to protect you.
Mm-hmm. From what?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
By the way, Sedano, did you ink it yet?
Yeah,
no, it hasn't been sent to me.
Doc, you sign that thing, will
it
you,
hasn't
kid?
been sent to me. What do you want to do?
I mean, call somebody. Do something, will you?
things are supposed to go out. They're not going anywhere. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, because there's 47 Bob Iger videos yesterday, and I watched every one of them.
I did
They're
too.
great.
They were amazing.
Fantastic.
They were amazing.
I'm going to miss Bob.
I am too.
I'm looking forward to the Justin era, though. Or Josh, rather, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
The Josh era.
I was like, who's Justin?
Josh DeMauro, yes.
Yeah, Josh.
Josh, yes. Right, Josh.
So the someone in the group in the YouTube chat wanted to know, they said that they prefer a different action, Cappy.
Okay, what kind of action they prefer?
They prefer more of a Spain pick and roll. Now, maybe what I'll do is next time I'll do a little Spain pick and roll.
Oh, Spain pick and roll would be amazing.
Spain pick and roll is basically 3 guys involved in the action where you have double screens.
Can you show what a slot cut is?
Oh, I can show you what a slot cut is. It's very simple.
Yeah, show
Cappy
that.
likes when there's 3 of them involved.
I've always wondered. I mean, you've tried to show me like on a video. I've just never.
Do I got to take all the stuff apart again?
Slot cut is very simple. So the slots.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you're going to do it, and you're going to get in there and like
right.
it.
No, get in there and use your hands.
You hit me with the ruler. Now you have to go in there.
You're like, wait, now Lindsay's getting up. Now she's going in. Wait, she wants to know about slot cuts. Okay. And what's the story with the Spain triple team? What's that all about?
I still need the Stampede cut.
Okay,
what is she doing?
She's gonna flip the
you're
the board.
Why? What?
No, there's other stuff on the other side. Of the board.
There's stuff on the other side. Is it proprietary stuff we can't?
No.
Oh, it's a teams from a softball.
Okay.
Really, that's how long it's been that we haven't raced the board. We haven't used the board since the softball
we stopped
draft.
using whiteboards because in the other side of the building, all the walls now you can write on. That's why we used to use the whiteboards, but now you can write on the walls.
Whiteboard paint. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Can't do that in here because of the soundproof.
So, Lindsay, just to make it simple, most slot cuts are initiated from the sideline or the baseline. Someone is driving down the baseline, and then someone just comes either from the top of the key or one of the wings and dives to the basket, and they feed them as they're cutting to the basket, and they can get, as the defense rotates to the person driving baseline, they can either, I guess technically.
Oh, no, I need more visual aid.
Okay, geez, hold on.
All right, wait a second. When Luka put up that alley-oop,
get over there. Let me give you a
when
different
Luka
color
put up
marker.
that alley-oop to LeBron last night, is that an official slot cut?
By the way, don't forget, we'll do the Lindsay segment in just a few minutes as Sedano gets ready. Oh, he needs headphones. You go, get in there, Bergie.
Come on, Berg, get in there and do your thing, man.
Come on now.
Hey, Mace. Hey, Mace, I think I got something here.
Oh, Lindsay's getting different color pens. That's what Lindsay needs. She needs different color markers for the board. She got pink. She got blue.
It's fine. I can just do this very simple. So let's just say there's.
Forward.
I'll do it with the purple.
No, pull it forward.
Oh no, the
board. Hey, get the board closer, Jack.
All right, here comes Sedano. He's moving the board.
It's just very simple. Like
he's Luka at the top.
Let's just say. Let's say Austin is driving down baseline, right?
Okay, Austin driving down baseline.
Right. So he's driving baseline.
Mm-hmm.
Defender meets him.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now LeBron is cutting from, let's say LeBron is out here, right? LBJ.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And then he's cutting from the wing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a slot, right? This is a slot. The middle's a slot. The wing is a slot.
From the wing, not the hoof.
And then he passes to LeBron. LeBron gets an easy layup. That's it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
It's very simple. It's not that hard.
Slot cut, Linz. Pretty easy stuff, really. Elementary.
Football sometimes can be simple.
Yeah, teach that to the 8-year-olds.
The slot cut is just from the different slots, from the wing, from the top.
Where's the defender go?
What do you mean?
Do they
Well, the
just follow
defender
him?
doesn't realize. I mean, you could make it more intricate and set a screen for LeBron out here, and then he can dive, and then that makes the defense get in rotation. But you don't need to. It could just be a simple dive, and then the defender's like, "Oh crap, he's diving to the basket. He's got to chase him," but it's too late.
But
Chase that thing.
Not dive like when he hurt his leg because he dove.
Not dive, like
Dove,
dive
yeah.
as in drive drive without the ball.
Gotcha.
So dive.
Chris Navarro in the YouTube chat. Coach Jorge Ham.
Meanwhile,
my headphones back.
Little after. This is why I wanted to get him a pair of the Sonys, but he didn't want it.
Yeah, they got that nice long cord. You know?
That's part of it.
Stretches a long time.
That's also another reason why I don't want to do my hair. Because if I do my hair, then I can't wear these Sonys. Then I got to wear pods, and the cord's not long enough. Then I'm pulling my cord out the whole time. That affects Jorge's cord. Nah, I don't want an extender.
You should
I am wearing Sonys.
No, but not the 7506s.
Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry.
no,
Not
not
the
those.
7506s.
You got the 7508s. They're not as good.
It's time for the Lindsay segment. We like to play a TV theme. On this day in 1977, the last episode of The Mary Tyler Moore Show aired on CBS. Didn't I just make a Mary Tyler Moore reference? With Peter the other day.
Yeah.
I said he can light the world up with a smile, just like Mary Tyler Moore. Now, here was the controversy of Mary Tyler Moore. She was on the Dick Van Dyke Show in the 60s.
Right.
She was Dick's wife. Then she had her own show in the 70s. One of the most successful shows. But everybody was like, and I think she was the first to have her own show based around her. Like, that wasn't done in television yet. You know what I mean?
I do indeed.
You didn't give me a lot, Kate.
I've never seen it.
You could have helped me on that, Cappy.
I know. I got a little distracted. You know, I've got the NCAA tournament on, but then I just realized we were talking yesterday about wigs, and I was mentioning to you my friend Landon Donovan, and now I see Landon Donovan is on the Today Show. Now, why do I have the Today Show on? Because I got a 4-box going. I got a 4-box. And Landon is on the Today Show. I think he's talking about his wig. Nah, he's probably talking about the World Cup.
Anyway, you can follow her at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Don't forget our sponsor for the Lindsay segment, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, home of the morning wood, the hardwood. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so the American Kennel Club released its list of the top 10 dog breeds for this past year. Do you want to guess what number 1 is, guys?
Top 10 dog breeds that like people want? Is that what you're saying?
The ones
Golden
that
Retriever.
people own, yeah.
Oh, people own. Okay.
Golden Retriever.
Dachshund.
You know, I'm going to take my own Frenchie.
I've heard Dachshund is like on the rise. As I saw something on Instagram yesterday about that.
You're right. And you want to know the reason that I pulled this article is because I somehow ended up in my algorithm with that exact same post, George. And I know that it was referred to me because you were the only person that I followed that liked it.
Yeah.
Because Dachshunds have actually moved up in popularity, which is the only breed that moved in the top 10. They moved up from number 6 to number 5.
Yeah.
But number 4 is German Shepherd, which I don't know anyone who owns a German Shepherd anymore.
Oh, I do. I some of my
I
closest
don't know a
friends
ton
have
of
big old
German
giant
Shepherd people. Yeah.
Big ones.
I don't.
Oh
either.
no, big ones.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Golden Retriever.
Yeah, that's clearly always going to be in the
Love
top.
a golden.
Pitbull.
Pitbull is not. Oh, it just says Bulldog in the
Bulldog
10.
305.
Yeah, that's number 10. And then Lab is number 2, and Cappy, Half Chewy, and all of Jack is number 1, the Frenchie.
Frenchies. Yeah, people love them, man. Can I ask you guys a question when it comes to dogs? When you have a dog, are you loyal to that breed, or are you
we've had 3 Dachshunds, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like my kids are all like, I'll always have a Frenchie, and I'm like,
they're so cute, and you do fall in love with the breed.
I know, but I'm like, go to the shelter and save a dog's life, and whatever.
We
the
got
breed
Benny
is.
from rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Chewy was a rescue situation.
And actually, all 3 of my dogs were rescues. Now that I think about it.
But you prefer to go with that breed of dog, even if you're rescuing the dog.
Yeah.
You're not like
we got Benny when he was like 6 months old.
Oh wow.
I tried to find a puggle because my first dog, Sammy, was a puggle. Could not find one. Could not find one anywhere. I looked everywhere. And I know Ireland, I think he may have gotten, is his new dog, like his newer dog, a puggle?
Might be.
Because I know that he wanted another puggle because he had one too. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to see if you guys knew that because, all of our dogs are in the top. So,
Was it Corgi in there?
We have cool. No Corgi on there. You want to know the rest of them?
Sure.
All right, so the other ones, you've got after the Dachshund, which was 5, 6 is Poodle, 7 is Beagle, 8 is Rottweiler, 9 is German short-haired Pointer, which I don't even know what
I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
And 10 is Bulldog.
Yeah.
German short-haired Pointer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to look that up, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. German short-haired.
He probably is on YouTube quicker than we can.
Wait, no.
No, wrong one. Wrong one.
I just wanted to play it.
Yeah. No, it's good. I mean, it's. Oh, that's a cute dog. German short-haired Pointer. That's a very good-looking dog.
Okay, so the other thing I wanted to bring up to you guys is the new ballpark foods. You know how every year they're always like, oh, we're going to release a wacky new food at the ballpark. Like one year, the Indians at the time, they came out with like a hot dog that had like Fruit Loops on it and something, and everyone thought it was really cool.
Oh,
so the
hot dog with Fruit Loops?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They call it like a happy dog. I don't know what's going on there.
Chris, I don't think we're going to be sharing a hot dog with Fruit Loops. I can tell you that right now.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
We've got a list here, and the 7th best on this list of the top 10 new ballpark items is the Dodgers. They have a watermelon habanero margarita.
Okay, that sounds great.
And it comes in one of those like coolers. You know the coolers where, they have them in the dugout where you press the button and get the water out of it?
Yeah.
So it looks like that, but it's got the Dodgers logo on it, and then it's got the rim with the spicy
Tajin.
Yeah, tajin. The spicy stuff on it.
I love watermelon. Like when you tell me I can have a margarita with watermelon juice, I'm all in. You tell me I can have a salad, but instead of tomatoes, they got watermelon, I'm in on that too. I'm all about watermelon.
So they've also got on this list that I found interesting, the Arizona Diamondbacks are going to have a foot-long elote corn dog, which is just a giant corn dog with cojita cheese, tajin, cilantro, chipotle, aioli, and fire-roasted corn. Aioli. That one looks interesting. I don't think that's one that you'd be able to share, though, between the two of you. I feel like that might be a little bit much.
I just want to back up for one quick second. I love what your description of the.
Hey, I gotta jump out here and take a call.
Bye,
but
see you later.
I just want you guys to enjoy elote talk. Okay.
Okay. Gracias. Gracias. Okay.
Yeah.
The habanero margarita that we were talking about with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Carlo put the picture up in the back.
Doesn't it look cool?
So here's the question. Do you drink, can you use the little button at the bottom and drink it? Like if you're sitting there with your friend and you go, here, open your mouth, I'll put some in your mouth too. Is that, do you do it like that?
You're going to have to go and buy one and find out.
Put it and open your mouth.
Yeah,
and by the way, I'll tell you something right now. Based on that cup alone, I don't care that I'm sure the watermelon habanero margarita is like $75, but I would have one.
Yeah.
Just to have that cool cup.
Like the custom little tiny cooler.
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
thing
cool.
looks awesome. I totally we should go to a game and get one.
All right.
I'd rather pay for parking.
Well, come with me.
Probably
we don't pay for parking when you come
parking.
with me.
The other one that the Diamondbacks have that I would totally try, it's called the Take Me Out to the Ball Game shake.
Tell me more.
So it's a salted caramel milkshake. It's topped with whipped cream, Cracker Jack, Kit Kats, and Nutter Butters. Doesn't that sound like it would be good?
Go give it to me one more time.
Okay, so a salted caramel milkshake, and then on top it's got whipped cream, Cracker Jack, Kit Kats, and Nutter Butters.
Too much. Way too much.
Oh, it sounds
too
so
much
good,
for me too.
Is it all blended in, or like they put the nutter butter on top?
It's just like it's sticking out on top.
Yeah.
It looks delicious.
Kind of like when you have like a Bloody Mary and you've got like a strip of bacon and like a thing of celery.
Good.
Yeah, that's really good. Right, maybe like a nice big shrimp off the side of it.
Yeah, they got like a pickle in there too.
Yeah. Yes, right. You know what I'm talking about, Berg.
Of course I do.
But come on here, this Diamondbacks milkshake, that thing looks gross.
No way. I think it looks good.
And by the way, Nutter Butter's a good cookie. Very underrated cookie. Haven't had one in a long time. Good cook.
And then the last one is the chicken and churros the Chicago Cubs are going to have. I would totally eat that in 1 second.
A chicken churro.
Yeah. Do you know how they have like chicken and waffles?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just like that, but instead of the waffles,
I'm going to be at Wrigley Field on May 21st. Maybe I'll have it.
You should.
May 21, Wrigley.
Have you ever been to Wrigley before?
I've walked by it. I've never been in it.
It's a great
Never
stadium.
Been in.
Great
Never
stadium.
been into a game.
I'm looking forward to it.
Is it a day game, the game they're going to?
I don't know. I think so.
You know who they're playing that day?
No, I don't.
No, but a day game at Wrigley is amazing.
No, I don't. I
You know
don't
what the
care
White
who
Sox
they're playing.
Go over to Wrigleyville, right across the street.
You guys remember homies? Those little homies?
Yeah,
little homies.
I'm not going to a White Sox game. I get shot.
Well, White Sox
is
are going to have a
kinda scary.
homies night. They're gonna give
that's
away-
great. That's a good idea.
You're going to get shot
At a White Sox game?
It's not in a great neighborhood, Cap.
Comiskey Park?
Yeah.
On the south side?
If you haven't, you haven't heard.
Let's see here. May 21st, you've got. Are you sure it's May 21st?
It's whatever that
weekend.
Okay,
that weekend.
Because there's no game on May 21st, but on the 22nd, they're playing Houston.
All right.
All right, so that's a pretty good matchup.
Was it a day game?
11:20 a.m.
Hey, look at that. A
which
day
I
game at
assume
Wrigley.
must be, I'm guessing that's Pacific time.
That's
so
a Friday, right?
Probably 1:20 p.m. Yes, Friday, May 22nd
Yeah,
against
that's the
Houston
game I'm
at
going to.
1:20 p.m. local time.
Hey,
Yeah,
King,
because
can
I'm
you get them
flying
tickets?
in on the 20th. What?
Hey, King, can you get them tickets?
I already got tickets.
He got tickets. He don't need
You think
me.
I need Cappy to get
You
me
don't need
tickets?
me.
If
No, this
I
guy
need
don't need
Cappy
me.
to get me tickets, something has gone wrong in life.
Oh, yeah. Well, he got tickets. No
Scumbag.
problem. Who's
But
the
if-
scumbag?
You.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Jorge.
Oh,
No,
wow.
no, no.
I mean, okay, if he's calling you a scumbag because you even asked him if he had to hate King me.
And by the way, I wouldn't hate King him. You know what I would do?
What?
Buy the tickets.
Yeah.
You think I want to have to owe Cappy something?
Yeah, I was going to say you'd buy
Oh.
him before you'd ask Cappy for a favor.
Wow, really?
I'd ask you for a favor.
I could have hooked you up. Yeah, I can hook you up at Wrigley, no problem. I got a guy. I got a Cubs guy.
I feel like with Cappy, it's like a thing. Like he wants to prove that he could do it.
Well, yeah, that's prove it. I mean, but Lindsay,
you know what I mean? Though? Like
Lindsay.
Cappy got me great seats for like a wrestling thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's one of those things where, like if someone ever asks me, to use one of my hookups for something, and if it's somebody that I really like and I want it.
Cappy, World Cup tickets? Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah.
World Cup tickets, I got you. No problem, homeboy.
You got about 20 grand?
Yeah, I got you. No problem.
Are they that expensive?
Maybe not that much,
not that
but
expensive.
they're still expensive. At least like $2,500.
Just to get in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do, Jorge? I'm going to call my boy Denis, and Denis going to hook it up.
The guy in the shirt?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Denis! That's who I'm calling.
All right, so last one here. This one is a Dear Abby one.
Okay.
Old school Abby, even though the real Abby's long gone. This girl writes in and says basically she's falling in love with her friend's ex-boyfriend and wants to know how does she tell her. Have you guys ever dated one of your friend's exes?
Dated? No. But stuff
happened.
Okay, but the other thing, did you tell the friend?
Yes.
Were they
upset?
Well,
I've told a couple of the friends. One of the friends I might not have told.
Oh, so you've done this more than once.
Yeah, unfortunately. I was a real miscreant back in my day. So one of the friends was told by the girl, so then I had to buy him dinner, a steak dinner, to make things good. Then one of the friends one of the friends never has known.
That's it? Steak dinner?
And then the other friends, they know. I've been honest. I was not always a great human being.
Who's the friend that doesn't know?
We're not going to talk.
What about you, Cappy?
Have I ever dated a friend's ex?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything recently, but I remember in high school, me and my best friend took these two girls to the prom. And he wasn't really dating the one girl, and I was kind of not really dating the other girl. But anyway, so we all went to this hotel after the prom, right? And the girl that I was with, she went to sleep. And me, I was out partying with the other kids. And then my buddy, he went to sleep in his hotel room. So now it was just me and his date. And I tried to score with his date. And he said to me, "What are you doing?" Like, this was the next day. I'm like, "What? What does it matter? Like, you're not with her. Like, it's prom. I mean, you're not with her.
You
went to sleep."
To, but did you?
I don't think I scored.
Okay.
No, I don't think so at all. But he was a little upset with me. Like, why you going after my date? I'm like, "You're sleeping. My date is sleeping. Your date and me are still partying. So I'm trying to do what you do on prom night."
Plus, it's high school. Like you're never gonna see those people again, right?
Right. Well, I mean, I still see my best friend. I've never saw
the girls,
either of the two girls.
Right?
Never saw those two girls ever again.
So I never dated somebody else that a friend dated. I got close to it one time, but it didn't happen. Someone dated somebody that I dated. One of my friends dated somebody that I dated, though.
Were you mad?
No, not at all. I was like, go, have fun, like, do it. That's totally fine.
I wish somebody would date my ex-wife. I wish somebody would marry my ex-wife.
I pray every day that my ex-wife is dating somebody else.
Cappy, Bergie's okay with that because he one time tried to pawn off somebody on me.
I did not pawn them off.
You tried to.
You tried it yourself, and I said it's okay. And I said it was okay.
You were like, "Hey, you should hit that up," and I was like, "I don't know." And then
he said, "Hit that up."
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get specific.
That verbiage, I used that verbiage. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
No, but I did give my okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, he gave the blessing.
But I will tell you guys one thing, though.
He said, "Just make sure I get some pictures." I said, come on."
I will tell you guys one thing, though.
Is that you asked for my pictures? It worked.
These guys swapping pictures at the end of the day.
You know what? Just show your friends. Can I just tell you guys one thing, though? I have a really good buddy of mine.
I got a question for Carlo after this, actually.
Wow. The swapping part or the pictures part?
That's he'll understand when I talk to him later.
What, you're not going to do it on the air?
I just want to know if somebody's going to be at a function. That's all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Carlo's giving a big do not.
No.
Do not.
Not
Don't
for
go
air.
there.
Not for air.
Okay.
Wow. No. That was amazing. That's going in the open tomorrow, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Can I just ask everybody one question, though? The only problem is we don't know who you're talking about.
No, it's still good, though.
I'll tell you
Because
later.
it's so awkward and uncomfortable that it's good. It is.
I just want to ask one question, though. I was once dating this girl, right? And in fact, not just dating her. Like, we lived together. We were in a pretty long-term relationship. We broke up. She moved. Okay, not too far away. She moved about an hour away. Lo and behold, I wind up finding out that this friend of mine winds up sleeping with this chick, you know?
After the fact?
Well after the fact.
Okay.
We were broken up, okay? But I guess here's really my question. To be honest, I've never, ever, ever really trusted this friend again.
Really?
Yeah,
So was that big of a deal?
It wasn't that big. I guess for me, it's that he never told me. It was somebody else who told me. He's like, well, him and her, they went, once you guys broke up, that they hooked up. And I'm like, no, I didn't know that.
Hooked up or dated?
Hooked up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I never have really trusted this friend again, to be honest. Should I not do that? Should I not have this negative thing?
You never know if if that person's even telling the truth.
No,
people say stuff like that all the time.
Yeah,
you should talk
but
to the person.
Let's assume that.
Fuck
but
it
this
out.
is a long time ago. But let's assume that it's all true. Here it is. It could be 25, 30 years later. Should I still have this thing in my head?
No,
I shouldn't trust this
It's fine.
guy.
It's a one-time thing. You guys are long past.
All right, we're past
Happy,
it.
Things happen, man.
Real quick, you're the only one here who has a sister, right?
I have a sister. That's right.
What would you do if one of your best friends, in your wedding, hooked up with your sister? Would you be mad about that?
No, not really.
Not at all?
No, I don't think so. This, I try to say to my son all the time, because my daughters bring home all kinds of really, really attractive girlfriends. I'm like, Justin, they're bringing them home for you, man. What are you doing? They import it to the house. Go out there, man. Go talk to these girls.
Yeah, but that's different when it's the sisters and the sisters' girlfriends and the brothers' friends. I think if you're a guy and you've got your tight-knit guy friends and one of them goes out and hooks up with your sister, I think that's different.
I've created havoc in families too. I've done that.
You have?
And most of the time it was fine with cousins and a sister. But then one time, one of my dear friends, it was a mistake, but it happened with his sister. He didn't talk to me for 3 months.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a big issue.
When you say it was a mistake, do you mean that you initiated the mistake?
No, she did actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I was we were both a little, we were in our 20s. It was, she was attractive. I wasn't going to not be into it.
Tipsy hookup,
Yeah, we were very tipsy.
No one's going to know.
And we were less tipsy in the morning, too. But still, it was fine. I mean, what are you going to do? These things happen.
Still friends with this person?
Well, he's dead.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
unfortunate.
Right. Have you hooked up with his sister since?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Cappy.
I mean, now that he's dead.
Talking about how the guy died.
Yeah. Now that he's dead, go back
That'll
to
be
the
in
sister.
tomorrow's Open, too.
This is the beauty of when Sedano leaves us early, by the way.
Dad left, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he always says, when he's gone, we can do Schwan's talk.
Quite the Lindsay segment today. I
Yeah,
gotta
very
say.
good, Linz.
Very
very,
good.
very good.
Wait, this reminder. This is a heck of a transition.
All right, let's
The
hear it.
official personal injury attorney of the Sedano and Cap Morning Show is Jacob Emrani. If you're injured in an accident, call Jacob, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789, or call jacob.com. Cappy.
Yep.
Let's do the don't sweat the small stuff. You got a long dealer's choice today?
I actually do have something I want to present to the class.
Okay. We'll do that. But first, we'll read from the calendar of the day on Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, live from the book. Today's calendar, Thursday, March 19th, 2026. Quiet the mind. Meditation teaches you to be calm by giving you the experience of absolute relaxation. It teaches you to be at peace. The stillness, or this stillness, can be incorporated into your daily life, making you less reactive and irritable, and giving you greater perspective to see things as small stuff rather than as emergencies.
Mm-hmm. How's that feel for you?
It feels
Did you
good.
Read that. Yes, that
I do
one
need
feel
that.
pretty
So
good.
I've been much better since Lindsay got me the book and these calendars. I've been much better.
I like them. I like the readings. I like the daily
Bergie
readings.
will run into my office and be like, "Are you hearing what's on the air?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, what can you do? They've been doing this for 30 years."
It's usually the other way around.
It is.
but It's usually the other way around.
It is true. Bergie's the calmness for me every day. Meanwhile, it is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal, brought to you by our friend Damon Wines, the CEO at Sellers Advantage. Damon will be joining us tomorrow.
All
We haven't
right.
talked to Damon
Been
in
a
a
little
while,
while.
a few months. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Sellers Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer, or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE 0196-1658, Cappy.
All right. So, Bergie, I know you just celebrated your 2-year anniversary with Mean Gene, correct?
I did.
Okay. And Chris, how long have you and Stephanie been an item? How long have you guys been together?
2 years and so 15 months.
Okay, so let me ask you guys, when you have an anniversary of your dating relationship like you did recently, Berg, I know you went out that night, took Michael Thompson's tickets, went to the Laker game.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the Laker game and some dinner and stuff like that, was there any sort of gift exchange that took place on the anniversary?
So what did you do?
So not on the anniversary because Jean and I have an agreement that she tells me what she wants and then I get it for her. She did not tell me what she wanted.
Nice.
It's much better that way.
Okay.
I can't get it wrong that way. So she hasn't told me. I still have to get her something, but she did get me some things. Close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. And Chris, when you and Stephanie share an anniversary, do you feel like there's a gift exchange that needs to take place?
So our anniversary is December 28th and 29th.
So Christmas time, holidays.
So holiday times, it kind of gets rolled into it.
Okay.
We gave each other 18-month gifts because of what happened in my life, right? In the hospital stay and all that. So 18 months meant a lot to us, and it kind of cleared the way. But moving forward, I mean, it's just a little gesture. It doesn't have to be something amazing, but at least we will remind each other and like celebrate with dinner and do something. But I don't think it has to be extravagant.
Okay, so you guys help me out here then. Today, March 19th, 2026, today is my 7 years of being together with Rachel.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congrats.
It's actually, thank you. It's very hard to believe that I've been in a relationship since I've been divorced for 7 years. That's a long time, you know? And 7 years ago, we got together and we went to shoot pool that night because we didn't really know each other. So we're like, all right. And she actually brought a guy friend with her. She's like, listen, I'm going to go out with this guy. I kind of know him a little tiny bit. She brought a buffer. She brought another dude. Hey, this is my friend. And I brought him. And then about an hour into it, she's like, okay, bro, leave. You go. You leave.
See, it always works out better that way. Because
good.
I've had a few experiences like that in my life. Because you can now there's an easy mark for you. Meaning you could just outshine this guy and prove to her, like, look how amazing I am.
Right. And so she told the other guy to leave. She's like, okay, you're my friend. You came. You protected me. You were my wingman. He and I are good. You leave. So the dude left. And so now tonight on my 7-year anniversary.
May I ask a question that
Yes,
may
please.
be inappropriate, but that night, did other stuff happen?
Not all of the stuff, but some of the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we're talking tonight about like possibly recreating 7 years
really
ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was there heavy petting?
Who hit that? That was amazing. Well done. Well done.
So
good for you,
Bergie,
Cappy. I'm glad there was.
Yeah, Bergie, there was some stuff that went down on the beach that night. You know what I mean?
Are you going to invite the friend that she brought along last time tonight to recreate
I have a
it?
feeling they already happened.
I was talking about tonight, but if it's in the past too.
Well,
so here's my question for you guys, and you guys help me out here because I'm not a great gift giver, and I'm not like the overly romantic type, but I'm gonna say we're gonna go tonight and do what we did 7 years ago. We're gonna go to a place where I can watch the Laker game and we can play billiards. Like I haven't played pool in 7 years since she and I were together that first night. So I figured it'd be kind of a fun thing. Let's go back. We'll play pool like we did that first night. We'll drink a few beers, whatever. I'm gonna watch the Laker game. But as far as gift giving, like, do I need to come up with something that's like a very symbolic, hey, this is our 7 years and I got to get you a gift like that commemorates 7 years? Or can the symbolism just be we went to the same place, we're playing pool, we're drinking, we're doing what we did 7 years ago? What do you guys think? Is a gift, like a big gift, critical?
So the wedding anniversary is for copper and wool. So this isn't wedding, but still, if you have something that is copper and wool,
what the hell am I going to get that's copper and wool?
No, he's got stuff that's mainly plastic and latex.
I was able to buy a sex toy in a Walmart. Yeah, I mean, what's copper and wool mean to me?
maybe go to Walmart
And
take place what you did
I
before.
would get her a picture frame with a picture of you guys from 7 years ago.
Oh, you know what, Lindsay? That's a really good idea.
That's not bad.
That's a very good idea, Lindsay.
Do you have a picture from that night?
I probably don't have a picture
Or
from that
around
night,
that
but
time frame.
I could probably go into my pictures and say, okay, March of 2019, and find the first picture that maybe we ever took together. Lindsay, that's a great idea.
I'm a great gift giver. What can I say?
You are a great gift giver. As a matter of fact, it actually shocks me that you gave me, and I rocked them yesterday, those Lukas, Because for such a Luka hater to actually buy the Lukas and hook me up with my favorite
Luka
player.
Hater. I'm just a LeBron lover. And, just like the Kobe lovers, they think that they can't also love LeBron. So, you got to follow suit.
Do you have a picture of when she first, chalked your cue?
Put that in a frame.
I'll find one. That's a great idea, Lindsay. Lindsay,
I can't take
idea.
credit for that. Jorge wrote that one for me, so that was good.
I love the idea, Lindsay. I'm going to find the first ever picture we ever took together, and I'm going to get it printed. Where do I do that? I'm going to get it framed.
Go to CVS. You
Walmart.
can do it in 1
CVS,
hour.
Walmart, or any of
Walmart,
them.
right.
Yeah.
And then go to like Target or Marshall's or something, get a frame.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a picture in a frame. The first picture we ever took, I'm going to get that picture. I'm going to put it in a frame, and I'm going to say, this is our first picture 7 years ago. That's a brilliant idea, Lindsay. Great idea. Thank you.
Let me know how it goes.
It's a great idea. I've done it with Stephanie, and I just wonder how you didn't think of that, Cappy. That makes me wonder, that thought never popped in your head?
Here's the problem. TCU is playing Ohio State right now, and honestly, I didn't even know today was Thursday. I mean, you know what I mean? I didn't even know today was Thursday. Wait, tournament tips off today? I thought today was Wednesday.
It's not very Cappy Nardi of
It's
you.
okay. Yesterday I thought it was Thursday, so it's all right.
True. Hi, everybody. That's our Thursday edition of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. It was a good one. We'll see you tomorrow for a feel-good Friday. We'll recap to the madness, and of course, do the Lakers play everybody tonight, or do they not? We'll dig into that, and it'll be Friday. And we already know the Open's already done. We got some good material for that. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Have a beautiful Thursday, everybody. Enjoy the madness. The Rich Eisen Show now.